only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger what you.
Well, good morning to you, viewers. Let's begin what's trending. Senator representing Borno South, Ali Ndume, on Wednesday narrowly escaped a process that could have led to his suspension from the Senate. Cyril Fasuyi, the senator representing Ekiti North, had raised a point of order, saying that Ndume breached his privilege when he alleged that the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is populated with kleptocrats.
On the allegation, a blanket allegation raised by Senator Ali Ndume, that every one of us were thieves. That's a very blanket statement. Just this morning.
He did not say you are a thief.
That
he said all of you in government,
all of us,
are kleptocrats.
Yes.
With compulsion, right? And then most of the time you steal what you don't need. That means you can go to somebody's house and you remove the key in the door of the person's house. You don't need the key, but because it is your business to steal, you must steal. So you take the key, put it in your pocket, and leave the house.
That means that I need a lot of explanation to my children and to my loved ones. With that statement that has put me under public ridicule in my constituency, I would like this matter of privilege to be referred to the Committee on Ethics and Privileges.
Distinguished colleagues, Senator Fasuyi is of the opinion that the kleptocrats or kleptomaniacs surrounding this present administration be named by Senator Ali Ndume, the SY whip of the Senate.
All right, let me stop laughing. He escaped suspension, but reactions have trailed. Let me take this one from Uptown of Lagos, who wrote, Ndume criticized JEJ when he went wrong. Ndume criticized Buhari when he went wrong. Ndume has now criticized Tinubu, and he's being stripped of everything. I thought they told us Tinubu was the one that fought for democracy. I think that this tweet is quite apt. Dr. Bati Rufai, let me take this other one. Says, I hope the presidency soon realize that you can't silence everybody who opposes you, from Ningi to Ndume. Same thing that happened to the PDP. The moment they come together and become a force, it's done. A house divided against itself. I mean, the other Twitter user alluded to the fact, because President Buhari just left office last year, and you remember that Ndume had criticized that humanitarian ministry at that time. Remember that he was saying that, this looked like it was laced with fraud. It's not the first time we are seeing Ali Ndume criticizing, the government.
No. All that uses his power to be able to gain things.
Okay.
But seriously,
there are some that are still with guns. Come on.
Hang on a minute.
Seriously, I'm serious.
Seriously.
Go ahead.
I disagree with you, Dr. Batisa.
Okay.
And that's why we don't need politicians. We need people that can speak the truth. A chief whip, yes, as the name implies, is supposed to whip his members in line.
That's it.
Isn't it?
Yes.
But at a time where there's wanton hunger and destruction in the land, in that statement, when you made your point on that matter, the part I didn't like about what Ndume said was, the president can't be seen and all of that, they've hijacked. No. I disagree with him on that. But at a time where people need to speak the truth, who is happy about the way the country is?
No one.
Is it because we can still come here in the morning? Who is happy about the way the country is, where there's massive poverty, avarice, chaos in the land, over 40% increase in the price of food? Who is happy? Everybody's crying. And Ndume says that, and they said the chief whip cannot say that. A chief whip is also supposed to be the conscience of his party in parliament. What Ndume did was just being the conscience of his party's parliament. What Ndume told us is a Yoruba analogy that says, Humbo, awala de. There's fire on the mountain in this country, and if you don't do something about it, something will happen. Yes, you might fault him on the way he went about it. But that's the position of what a chief whip is supposed to do. And the other one that he said, okay, is a kleptocrat. You see, I kept on looking back and forth at the political class. Yeah. Can any top politician come out to swear on their grandfather's grave that they have never used government's influence for their own personal benefits? They should come out and be swearing.
See, guess what? They are sending him to the committee.
No, yes, I know. They might say it's that of ethics, yes, yeah. But politicians should come out, wherever you are in Nigeria, to swear. It's not the same politicians that we know how some of them were borrowing agbada before they got into power, but after power, they have private jets.
All right.
They should come out and swear that they never use government privileges and everything to make money or contract money. They should come out and in fact, you see, like they say, if you use Bible to swear, maybe they should swear with Ogun.
All right. Well, can I?
Ndume is right. Wait. To say that Tinubu's government is a government of peace.
No, I have not said he's right.
That's what he said.
No, I have not said he's right. I'm saying they should come out and defend themselves that they didn't do it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what has happened. That's what has happened.
Fashu says he did not.
So others too should come out and swear.
The Senate president has asked Ndume to go and provide the list of the kleptocrats. Let's just wait for that.
I see, and the difference, I didn't limit mine to Tinubu's government too. I said all the politicians ever in Nigeria.
I just told you that even in 2020, he called the Buhari administration. The same thing. It's not the first time. Well, all right, let's
call it the speed now.
Well said, all of you all. Thank you.
Position within the government to bring out the best in the remaining few months, because we're talking of 2.5 months. So these 2.5 months will be very interesting. As Deputy Governor of Edo State, he must now give Edo people a sense of what has happened in the past 8 years.
Well, your opponents on court. So are you preparing for the legal battle? It hasn't ended.
So what do you mean by my opponent has gone to court?
The governor. So they are appealing.
The truth is that appeal, as I told you, is to enrich some persons, because that appeal will not do taxpayers any good. The court has said the impeachment is illegal. So what are they appealing over? A tenure that will end in November. Election is September. July is gone. We just have 1 month.
So what are they appealing? If not that they want to continue this white goose chase and this roller coaster of making people to collect 100 million and they return part of that money. And if you look at the number of lawyers they've used, at the end of the day, what did they achieve? Nothing.
But are you preparing yourself for that legal issue? Because the fact remains that they have gone back to court.
The truth is we are equal to the task. The decisions that the court relied on are Supreme Court decisions. The truth is the impeachment was not done legally, and that is what the court has said, that they didn't follow provisions of the Constitution, that it was a complete witch hunt. Nigerians know that it was because Shaibu indicated his interest to run for governor. That was why he was impeached. Is it a crime to go to court? That was the basis for that impeachment. Oh, that he filed something in court, and that was it. It was just a white goose chase. It was a witch hunt. And for me, it was waste of taxpayers' resources and waste of our time. Why were you witch hunting Shaibu? On a very good day, Shaibu was the only visible actor in that government. You see what he did to sports, you see what he did in health.
I'm sure
I was in government, I know what was happening.
I'm sure the governor doesn't agree with what you're saying.
He doesn't need to agree with me because it's my personal opinion and the opinion of majority of Edo people. Shaibu was that superstar we saw in 2020 when the campaign started. He was a visible voice in that campaign. Oshomole as our leader, I know the role Oshomole played in marketing Obaseki in 2016, but this man does not honor anything. The only thing he honors is betrayal. And that's his second nature, and it's very unfortunate. And my joy is that he's leaving on the 12th of November, and we're not going to miss him in Osadebe Avenue, because he deserves to leave that day. He cannot stay one more night in that government house, because we must say no to dictatorship. And I thank the judiciary, because they have restored the hope of the Edo people. They have restored the hope of the common man, which is the judiciary.
It seems like Godwin Obaseki and the State House of Assembly, usually most states, state governors control the State Houses of Assembly.
Obviously.
And so it looks like now they have been slapped in the face from what we are seeing. And how do you think that the Edo people will react to this?
And I will confess to you, the House of Assembly we have, especially those from PDP, were handpicked by the governor. He offered me the ticket and I rejected it because I didn't want to be his, a lapdog or, his stooge. I have said it severally on this station and this way. I rejected it. The Speaker of the House of Assembly, when we were in court, he was always calling me at night and the rest. Look at what they have done. They've made a mess of themselves. I mean, that is the only achievement. If you ask the Edo State House of Assembly what they have achieved, the impeachment of Philip Shaibu is the only achievement. That was the first time they had about 20 members agreeing on a team. And it's a shame that we have House of Assembly members who operate at the behest of the governor, tied to the apron string of the governor. Is that why we elected them? They don't know their role. In the order of government, the judiciary is the third estate. They have become the hope of the common man. The first estate of the realm, the legislature, has failed woefully. I think the National Assembly is more proactive. You saw how the Senate today removed the chief whip because of some of the very careless statements he made. So for me, I think the Houses of Assembly of State, we should review our constitution. Some of them have lost their relevance. Maybe a time will come, we'll have a central parliament like Ghana, because I don't see the role of some of these Houses of Assembly. They just collect allowances and they do next to nothing.
Give us a general sense of how people feel like on the ground in Edo State. I'm sure you have spoken to your people over there.
I think Edo people can't wait for Obaseki and everything it represents to end, including Aswa Ighodalo. And that's why I'm happy for the recent decision of the Federal High Court that has questioned.
He's now the
because he's part of the cartel. He's part of the cartel that wants to hold Edo at the jugular.
But he's going to be running he's going to be running on the platform at the PDP. You had the breaking news.
If PDP will be on the ballot, let me quickly correct that very erroneous impression. I belong to that school of thought that you cannot challenge somebody's qualification on the basis of his voter's registration card, which is not one of the constitutional requirements. I don't want to even go to the criminal case over the fact that he forged his voter's card, but the fact that the PDP primaries is a subject of an appeal, and the fact that these matters are in court, I would not want to comment on them, but the truth is, it is not yet huru, as the political scientists will say, because they are fight for appeals, and these are issues that should give Edo people serious cause for concern. If the PDP is fully in the race, because that is in question in court.
In less than a minute, what should we expect or look forward to in Edo State?
Edo people will want to vote for a homeboy, somebody who will develop the state, that will stop the flooding, not somebody who will take our resources and share amongst his friends in Lagos. We need a governor that will give Edo people reasons to believe that we have a cultural heritage that must be respected, not a governor that will insult the Oba or arrange people that will take the Oba to court or will struggle artifacts to the Oba or will bring consultants, because one of the consultants is the PDP candidates. We want to end the government of consultancy of Obaseki and everything it represents, and I know people will vote a homeboy, and that's why the APC candidate offers that alternative.
Andrew Emwanta, great to have you here.
Always a pleasure.
Well, that's it for this edition of Prime Time.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us today. It's another day, wonderful day, Thursday, 18th July, 2024. Thank you very much for your time with us, for joining us to do this every day. It's not easy doing this every blessed day. To be honest, it's not easy, but it's your encouragement that keeps us all here. Me and my panelists coming here every day, my callers and all that, doing this. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you so much for your time. I'd like to appreciate those of you on the comment section. Start with wonderful Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you always, always, always. Abo Azi, thank you very much, sir. Good evening to you. I appreciate you. Martin Benjamin, thank you very much, sir. Good evening to you. Nena Ogbona, Tony Africa, we can see you as well. Good evening to every one of you, my people. Jende Kyo, I can see you as well. Good evening to you. Clifford, thank you. Henry Hinoma, thank you very much. God bless you all. I appreciate you guys. Leonard and Ozier in the building. Madatu Sabi, CXL, thank you, my people. All the politics in the building, thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate you all. Just do your part. Press on the like button. Help us to share. Press on the $sign. Encourage our work. I appreciate you all, my people. Just Blue Share in the building. Thank you. I've showcased so many of you already right there. Peggy Modi, thank you very much. Stella Masevedo, thank you very much. Agbavo Kwonga, Shizoba, thank you. Kingsley Ogeriaki, Great Mind, and many others right there. Just do your part by pressing on the like button. I'm going to post out a link right now for those of you that want to join us so that you can come in and let's do this together. That's all we have for you guys today. We only have just 2 articles, I guess. Then after that, we're going to take it from there. But meanwhile, I'd like us to start with the first article that we have for you guys today. That is Edo State politics right there. You get the way the thing they go, you know, but now so we'll go talk, disqualify this, disqualify this, disqualify this. The person that you are mostly saying that they should disqualify might end up becoming the governor. Yeah, it happens before. I just want you guys not to be distracted, focusing on one particular thing and forgetting the surroundings. It happens in 2023 general election, and you all saw what happened, right? We need to be careful and let's get it right. Thank you very much, my people. I'd like to bring in the first article that I have for you guys here, you know, which is a pathetic one, you know, because I talk about, it's part of the topic. As you can see right there, no protests we hold in Southwest. Tinubu's not a failure. Joe Igbokwe, I talk this one so, you know, he went on by saying that those people putting themselves together to protest against Tinubu are the enemy of Nigeria and all that, you know. So it's very, very sad. Joe Igbokwe, I talk that one, as you can see right there on the screen. Destiny, I can see already. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, so I'm not going to take much on that. You guys can go read from Daily Post to know more. Now, so we see some of the elders that we're supposed to believe or trust on, they are the one doing this. But meanwhile, I'd like to bring this in, you know. Bear with me, guys. Let me quickly put this on your screen. Akpabio has reduced Senate to federal government parastatal. Look, man, I talk this one. So I'd like to take 1 or 2 paragraphs from this. Former National Vice Chairman, Northwest of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, Saliu Mo Lukman, has accused the Senate President Godswill Akpabio of reducing the Nigerian Senate to a parastatal under the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's led administration. Lukman's position is against the backdrop of the sack of the Senate Whip Mohammed Idume by the Abdullahi Ganduje-led National Working Committee (NWC) of the party. He went on lambasting on the same Tinubu's government and Akpabio again. You know, I don't see anybody will talk like they sack them. So we don't know what is going to happen to Lukman after all this. But meanwhile, I'd like us to move on. I have another one for you guys here. Let's quickly take this one so we can just start talking. I can see some of you on the backstage. Over 660 Nigerians sought asylum abroad during Buhari's tenure reports. 660,000 now go seek asylum for Buhari regime. So how many go don't seek now for 1 year in office of Tinubu? I for like see that statistical. Eh? Wow, what a country. But meanwhile, I guess I just have one more to go from Peter Obi. Okay, hold on, guys. We're almost there. Just hold on. I still have one more to go. I'll pick your call shortly. Okay, this one is coming from Vanguard from Peter Obi. Direct your gift to poor Nigerians. Obi makes 63 years birthday wish public. He said, I don't need any gift from anybody. Just, direct it to the people. People are suffering right now in Nigeria. So it's better to help your neighbor, anybody that you know that is in need of money or need of food and all that. Direct your support to them, not me. As our principal clock 63 years. At 2027, Peter Obi go day 66 or 67. For any reason, they not give him presidency for that time. Say he needs to wait, make Tinubu complete 8 years. Peter Obi go day about 74 or 73, right? If I'm not mistaken. He don't owe that time now, right? Voila. All right. It's very, very unfortunate that this is the only man that we have right now we can trust. We're supposed to have multiple men in Nigeria right now that we all can trust and vouch for. But now, let Peter Obi, to me, or maybe another person there where everybody are entitled to their views. Now, the only person we know right now that, is the only person we can just say, okay, let him be our president. Now, let Peter Obi. If another person, they obviously I'll promote or echo the person's name. But I don't have any right now. But anyhow I be, let's see how it goes. You say 70 years. What 70 years are? If Tinubu spent 8 years for office, it's not going to be 70 years. Now remember saying only 1 year. Now Tinubu does spend. So Peter will be 63 today. If he's 63 now, if Tinubu spend another 3 years, Peter will be 66. Right? So that you are right. You are right. Your mathematics is right. Yes. Your another 4 years plus 66 will be 70. Okay. You are right. You are very, very right. 70 is still old, but nevertheless, most say I go big. If they give them for 2027, I would prefer that. But him waiting for another 4 years again after 2027, go be as a ghetto. But let me tell you some calls. On our politics, please turn on your camera, make I see you, before I put it on the screen. Thank you very much for joining us today. Madam Origin, thanks for calling in, madam. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, everyone. Hello, my people.
Okay, on our politics, I don't see you. Thank you. Thank you, man. Go ahead, man.
That on our politics, man. It is here, so me now, I beg everybody get their temper cool.
On our politics now, one of our own. No,
that man sleep anyway. No one talk. I beg. Maybe no say I talk.
Talk. Why they fear? Why they fear? Now small they bite. Only small they bite. You can take my bite.
It's okay. Let her finish, please. Go ahead, madam.
Thank you for your antecedents. Thank you for what you stand for. Thank you for the niche you have carved for yourself. Thank you. It is organic. It is authentic. Keep to it. I greet Mama Diaspora. Thank you, Ma, for all you do for us. God bless you. I greet all the ninjas, with all that is going on, a whole lot of things, people switching on and switching off, the people that rushed in and under Mr. Peter Gregory Obi's influence, they got tickets and they are not using it well, and all of that. All this is a sign of, to an extent, I'm like, this is almost like a blessing in disguise for Mr. Peter Gregory would be that they stole the mandates and we went through this horrible process, but it's kind of shifting the wheat from the corn or the chaff from the wheat. So those that mean well for Nigeria will stay, especially those that we don't even, they are resolute, they are ninjas, they are invisible, but they mean well, they want Nigeria to work. I want to say something concerning the chief whip. Mr. Ndume, please hang in there. Thank you for your truth that is costing you. Feel our pain. See, we've been here speaking the truth. A lot of people are in dungeon. Others don't have food to eat. Some have died. Some women are widows today because of, this quagmire. You've been in this political realm for a long time, and you know. So I want to add for Mr. Ndume to add to the portfolio of what he said. The average, typical Nigeria politician, they do their hide and seek in open field. They are so delusional. They think, even children in the womb feel the heat of their kleptomaniac, kleptocratic, klepto whatever. And also the Nigerian politician, for fame and for this, their over-exaggerated and their whatever they are. I don't even think they have insight to their antecedent and who they are. And that is the one that scares me most. The Nigerian politician, just for that fame, they ride naked on the high horse. I say it again, in case they thought what Mr. Ndume said, but they ride naked on a high horse.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, that's our first caller today from an origin. In case you want to call in, you have just 2 seconds to do this now, because if not, I'm moving straight to the panelists. Okay, we have the next person here. Thank you very much for calling in, Mr. Ose. Thanks for calling in. Please talk to us. Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Go ahead.
I look at the panelists. And also, they go on for the Abuja. That is why people don't talk for that. They don't do for position for there. So anybody talk now, they will just do something. Their whole APC and we talk now, they just do what they do. So what I say, strip back more for the APC. Rather than APC, I for the power. I don't know what to put up. The last time we want to call for there, say need their security. They fear to talk if they inside that place. When they come out for there, they go fit talk. They go fit. They fear this Tinubu government. The worst part of Guariolo, they tie everybody, everybody ransom for strong for them. And Ghana Jawash, I beg me I will send there for those states made this election. So let's say it go bad well because as it be so people they don't keep people already. Come on campaign. And those states they don't extraordinary. I just say you see the video where they go, just walk up in the campaign. See gunshot everywhere. See gunshot for airport road everywhere. Just campaigning. I wouldn't Shaibu with him if you come to now. Problem everywhere. They no more PDP, no one agree. So some person have vigilante they give power for the those states. So I wish I would really preach for them. They don't keep people anyhow for the state. All this way they do. So they they good. On that, the people if you go vote for, if you go vote. That is why they say,
okay.
Go for security for that state. Come that the election may come because they will do by people.
Thank you.
By people. They do now. When I talk about parliament, they all these things, they tell people not die for this election. They know they good.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Let me take another call. Yeah, good evening to you. Your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Avis.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good evening to you.
Good evening. My name is Wally from New York. And good evening to everybody, all the panelists.
Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Mr. Evans, my question is what I just want to say. I want if also this question also goes to Dr. Sien. I just want to ask if we can ask some of these governor aspirants for those states that what are they going to do different apart from road all the time? All the governor in Nigeria will keep mentioning road. No, what are they going to do different? They should tell us something that will be different from all what those governors have been saying. And that's one. And Mr. Evans, I just want to say this. I would not want, so they are talking about protest. If they want to do protest, they should please not do protest in Southwest Nigeria, because what they've already planned for them. Therefore, they have planned for them that okay, come and do protest here. They've already planned something that which for me is allegedly low, but which is not going to go well and going to be bloody. They should just take the people who want to protest. Just please take. They should not do anything in Yoruba now, because what they're planning is worse. I mean, I don't want anybody to die. Because whether they are Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, they are all one. I don't want anybody to buy. Sorry. I don't want anybody to buy or anybody to go to jail. They should please. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Wale. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, let me go to the panel. I'll come back to you guys. Thank you, everyone listening to me. God bless you, all my people. I appreciate you all. I'd like to quickly appreciate Josh Blue Shell. Thanks for super chat. Thanks Stephanie Ojek. Thanks for super chat. God bless you all. Guys, please press on the $sign, support what we're doing. Help us to press on the like button. Help us to share as well. I would like to go to the panel straight away by calling out the first person on the panel today, which is Henry. Oga Henry, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Please, I'd like you to talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Evans. Thank you for the good job. I'm always on the side watching your program. Supporting you on the side. I just want to thank you. May God bless you, protect you. Also the members.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You just are sometimes too busy, to come. Maybe before I'll finish, time don't go here, that is why. But I will try to find time to squeeze my time in here. So I should go on the topic, right?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
When Shaibu was talking about thank God, I let me use this word. I dislike when they use this word God. I dislike it, and I dislike when they call the Edo people. Are they working for the Edo people? Are they really working for the Edo people? All they are fighting for, all they are looking for is this power to arrange themselves on their clients, their elites. You see, and some of these people clapping for Shaibu won this, not won this. They don't see how Edo State look like. They don't see other states they travel to, other countries they travel to. This is how this state look like. It's a win to Edo State. Give me a break. Shaibu, tell me how you get all this money that's building police station everywhere. Tell me how. He's crying out. Now they say they gave him come back to us, deputy governor. Fine for him. But when he's talking about Edo State, he's thanking Edo people. I'm just having pain in my stomach. Gordon basically mess up. All of them mess up. Things are not working in Edo State. Edo State is the dirtiest state I've ever seen. Make somebody come out and challenge me. It's one of the dirtiest states I've ever seen. No good infrastructure on ground. You can see. So okay, now people come and invest. Okay, now the government give them the time now to create their own electricity to every state can introduce their own electricity. The government cannot even focus on electricity. Okay, let's give our state and for our electricity infrastructure. Focus on this. They are focused fighting themselves. So they should take their fight somewhere else and leave Edo State out of Edo people out of it. And I give a warning to all these people clapping up for one party and the other. What you need to clap out for, somebody ready to do the job. You're going to bring the manifesto, what you want to do. I'm going to follow every 6 months. You have to follow what they promise to do. They don't do it. People go on this governor and protest. This is what you're supposed to do. Checkmate your governors. Not this one, my party. I'm sick and tired of all these people crying, men of 50, 60, 70 clapping for one political party and others. This is not the time of party. It's time for people, somebody who want to do the job right. That's it. This is what I'm talking for. Saying this is what I believe. Not all this party issue. If it's from a PDP, the person is good for PDP, let it do it. If it's for APC, let them do it. If it's for Labour Party, Africa, anyone, they know what somebody can do, and they should checkmate their governors. Not just to leave them there, 4 years finished. Let's wait for 8 years. It's not working like that. Those people should wake up right now. And let me go to this shameless people who call themselves senators. And these are people's fathers. And these are the people you people vote for. The senators people vote for. Bunch of criminals who call themselves senators. See the way they make joke. Look where Akwabi was talking like it's in his parlor. And some of you people will be clapping. It's my party, APC party is winning. What are they doing to change the narrative of that country? Do they show interest about the hardship in Nigeria today? Do they show interest? They don't care about you people. You people are here online crying my PDP, this one go win, this one go win, this one go win. These people who you people vote for as senators, they don't even give a F about you people. Okay, see, look at the one who make comment about Tinubu government. Now they push him on one side. It's like anti-APC, anti-Tinubu. So you want to tell me now people cannot even criticize government that's not working at all because you are a politician. You cannot even criticize your so-called leaders you vote. I mean, I don't vote. The people did not vote for this Tinubu and others. So people cannot criticize them. If you criticize them, it's a crime. And they kick them out. And it's so alarming to see all those so-called senators, they're sitting there. They cannot even say, what this guy said was not even a bad thing he said. But the way he put it was so harsh. They could have said something like that. But they all clap to impeach him. I mean, to take the position away from him. They won't try to kick him out from senator, suspend him. And some of you will be calling my party. I'm sick and tired of you people. That's why sometimes I don't want to talk about this whole party issue. I'm sick and tired of this, my party. Are we talking about party now? Where people are hungry? Tinubu did not promise you people anything. If people are waiting for Tinubu after 1 year, 2 years, he did not promise you anything. They ask him questions. You say, these are the person who will answer the question for you. These are the people he brought there. These are the ones ruining people today. Nigeria don't have any good president who show concern about their citizens. You people will know, you will stay now discussing, fighting yourself. 4 years will pass, nothing. Look at the exchange rate now. Look at the exchange. Look at Gary. People don't eat Gary before. Look, Gary is a big man food now. They cannot even afford it. And people here will be taking Nigeria as a joke. You'll be laughing. When we are discussing something serious, someone will be taking it as a joke. I think something's wrong with some of you people who was taking Nigeria as a joke. Nigeria is not a joke. Nigeria is in trouble. When you come on this page and start making joke of people talking online, discussing about the progress of that country, criticize the government that is not working, you'll be thinking it as a joke here. I think something's wrong with you. It is time for Nigeria to take their country back, because these so-called senators, they don't even have anything positive for you people. Insecurity is there. They don't even talk about it no more. So, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for 2027, or I don't even know. Some people will say, don't go out on this 1st of October, according to what they say. 1st of October, they should not go out. The so-called Igbo who said the Southeast is not involved, it should not go out. It's not in. Are they normal? Are they normal? The Igbos, the Hausas, are they normal? The Yorubas, are they normal? These are the so-called Wazobia people said that the one who was Nigeria. These are the same people who destroy these countries. Since are they normal? The Igbo will not protest, will not come out. The Hausas will not come out. The Northerners will not come out. So you want to tell me that the Hausas go to market to buy something cheaper, or the Igbos go to the market to buy something cheaper, or the Yoruba go market to buy something cheaper? Can you people stop this your madness of tribal? My teeth is better than your teeth. Can you people stop it? Things will not go well in that country. I'm a pure Benin boy. I will live to be a Benin boy. If I die, come again, I'll have to be a Benin boy. It is time for Benin Edo State to show Nigerians that you can take our country back. Take your state back from all this talent, from all these criminals who call themselves governors and deputy governors. Take your country, your state back. Make a plan. The time limit to give them. If they don't do it, you will go out on the street, shut the state down. They will listen to you. We have the power. This is not the time of my party. This is my party. This is PDP. This is APC. This is Labour Party. This is not the time. Somebody wants to do the job done. Like this so-called. Can you give me 1 minute more?
Okay, quick. Quiet.
Like this so-called Tinubu houseboy, what do they call him? Joe Igbokwe. What do you expect from people like this? They use them. They are the same people they used to do propaganda. The same people from the north, the same people from the east, from the west to do all this propaganda. See, grown-up man like this, you know that suffering is happening. They love suffering in that country. It's coming out to say no protest we hold in Southwest. Ask me, do this man go to South? It's where he comes. It's an Igbo man. Did he go to the east? He don't go there because it's an Ewu. Even a blind man will go to the street to go and protest because things are hard. I went to Nigeria, I saw it, but they say it's getting worse when I left. Mr. Nigeria, once you went to Nigeria, you saw how it is there, not? Things are hard.
It's terrible.
Nigeria should forget about party issue, hold your criminals, governors, presidents, senators accountable. They are the one bringing people back. Party will not save you. My party. When people come here and talk about my party, you make me sick. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Henry. God bless you. Yes, I'm happy that you went to Nigeria yourself. You can see what is happening over there. It's terrible. But the unfortunate part is that most people there, they are not complaining publicly. Many of them are quiet. I don't know why. So, well, I'd like us to move on. Destiny, thank you very much, sir. I'd like you to talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Good evening to you.
Mr. Najawa, sorry, I'm somewhere busy now.
Okay, I'll come back to you. That's fine. I'll come back to you. Thank you. All right. Midwest people, I can see you, sir. Thank you. All our politics, thanks for joining us today, sir. Please, I would like you to talk to us. Good evening to you. It's been a while. Where have you been on our politics?
I greet everybody. I did.
Don't forget us.
I did love you for Tinubu administration. They never use my name. So I didn't listen.
I better talk to us. Thank you.
You don't know how to hear me?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. Well, you said in your introduction, you said a lot of things. But one thing stand out for me that actually got me thinking. When I know that you are the rain before, so that's right.
Yeah, again, noise. So, noise there your background. Though.
Maybe when I continue, when I come back to you, maybe later on.
I'll come back to you. Okay. I'll come back to you. Thank you. All right. Let me quickly move on to the next person. Abdul Malik, are you there, sir? Good evening to you.
Yeah, me. Good evening, Najawa.
Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Najawa, and good evening, everybody in the panel. And good evening, Nigerian. I see today latest news like Tinubu approved 70,000 minimum wage. Is it 70,000? How much 70,000 is going to provide for Nigeria? What is 70,000? 70,000 is just like for the something dollar currently, because dollar is 1.6 now currently today. 70,000 is 40 something, just like $47. Nigeria, are we moving forward or we are moving backward? Look at when Jonathan was in regime. When Jonathan was in regime, minimum wage was 80,000, which is dollar was equivalent to $100 and something there, which is salary was $100 and something. Now, Babangida, when Buhari was in regime, minimum wage was 30,000, which is dollar was one rate, exchange rate was $700 to $800, which is that 30,000 was 90 something then, just like $97. But today now, 2024, after how many years, they approved 70,000 minimum wage, which is dollar is $47. Are we really serious in Nigeria? Are we moving forward or we are moving backward? Those government, I did not reason. I don't really understand how they are governing that country. Instead of to move forward, we are moving backward. Instead of the minimum salary to increase, is decreasing. $47, and $47 convert to naira cannot buy a bag of rice. How somebody who has family, how is he going to survive with $47, which is 70,000 minimum wage in a month? Before you pay your transport, that money say it will take half of your transport. Even though you have car, you buy it for in your car, it will take half of it. Talk less of if talk about your house rent, and you have never eat. That country, they are not yet serious, because you see like everybody there is joking. Everybody is joking, understand? Because I see like they are not serious. Instead of we for move forward, we are moving backward. And people there, when you complain currently government, when you speak the truth, either they sack you or they arrest you. Now, what is the option? What are they going to do to make sure the country, everything come back to normal? But the prominent men, the people that have voice, they're supposed to talk. They don't talk. They are there looking, they're quiet. And the youth, they are not unite, no unity. Look at everything. Since when Tinubu come in, everything times 3, all commodities times 3. Everything increased. When Buhari was there, bag of rice was 40-45, right? Today 104. Look at how you increasing, you understand? Everything, Bulgari, bag of beans, corn, maize, everything increased. But the youth, since how many years now this guy is here? 1 year plus, 1 year and some months. Nobody make attempt to do peaceful protests. They are programming protests. Protest is not for, they cannot program protests. How can you schedule dates for protests when things are getting bad every day in the country? No matter where you are, even though you are in your village, starting from there, it's not to program date that they will protest. I don't really know how that country will change, because you see, like people there, they are not serious. They are not yet serious. They are not complaining, but why are they begging? Like what somebody said now. You say they are not complaining, but why you don't complain, but why are you begging? If you are okay, you cannot beg. Yes, that shows that they are complaining. Only thing, they have fear in mind. They are scared. They are scared of police and soldier. I don't how many soldier in Nigeria, many force. They are not up to 5 million. Nigeria population is 220 something million currently. How many soldiers are they going to? How many? If you people go for peaceful protest, so they cannot buy how many people? You are fighting for your right. It's not violent. You have the right to do it. But you are not complaining, but you are begging. Why are you begging? That shows that you are complaining, but just because of you have fear, you are scaring. I don't really know because that country, every day things are getting hard. It is 70,000 naira is Nigeria problem. Instead of you will increase like 150,000. We know 150,000 is not even much. Just like to start with. That is $100 to start with. Today now, after 10 years back, Nigeria was minimum wage was $100 something, but today minimum wage is $47 today. 70,000 naira is $47, which is dollar is 1,600 naira today. Are we going back or we are moving forward? APC and PDP, they don't mean well for Nigeria. They can never produce anything good. Lie, they can never. Look at Nigeria today. We are hungry. It's not that we don't have land to farm. We have land. Just because of the government, the leaders we have. You are borrowing money. What are you doing with this money? It's good to borrow, but when you borrow, you see what you borrow for. It's not to borrow and share the money. And you borrow money, you share the money, you still go and keep the money for where you borrowed the money from. Are you normal? Do you have sense? All those people that you borrow from, why can't they go and keep money for your country? We have a long way to go because those leaders, they don't mean well for our people, our generation. Yeah, but if you take a look, their family, they are not living there. They have access to go to abroad any fucking time. Yes, that is the reason why they are doing those nonsense. Even though they are sick, they have access to go to abroad to go and treat themselves. But mass is there, they are suffering. Our Nigeria, you people should rise up and take your country back. Because the thing is getting worse. This man in Aso Rock is the one protect against Jonathan. Today now, when somebody talk the truth, he will try to silence the person or he will do one another thing to threaten the person. You guys should rise up because you guys are 200 something million. There are few people that cannot do anything. Yeah, they can't do nothing when it's set. They will run away. When 10 million people march to Abuja, they will run away. They cannot stay there. You guys are just scary. You are hungry. You are scary. Look at Nigeria today. We have farm, arable farm. We cannot go to farm because of bandits. Nigeria is not a desert country. We can farm. We can produce what we can eat. Imagine a country. Now we are importing food. Is it not a shame? People there, all those prominent men, they are there quiet. Nobody is talking. Even the religious people, like Pastor Malams. You guys should know one day you will die. And when you die, there you will go and tell God what you do in this life. We cannot stay this life forever because if you take a look, your forefather, they are there. You don't know what they are passing through there. That's why it's good to be good. You are extorting money from your citizen every time. Even people are suffering, you don't even care. You don't have human feeling. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right. Thank you, Abdul Malik. Thank you, sir, for your submission. Okay, Destin, are you ready now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, go ahead, sir. You have 8 minutes. Good evening to you once again.
Good evening, Jawash. Good evening, everyone from the panel. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, depending on your location. Omi Dasra, good evening, madam. I respect and I lawyer. I greet our viewers, everyone. Please, you guys should just help us and press the like. It's very important. I thank every one of you. Let me start from Shaibu. All these politicians, I don't want to have problem with them that much. I have problem with people like us. Because if you go to that shooting that I saw, Shaibu will not be there. Highest, he will be inside the car. His son will not be there. His wife will not be there. Even his brother or his cousin will not be there. Some of us will be the one that will sit down there. And tomorrow, this Shaibu, that's why thank God I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim. This, if you, this kind, some kind need that you cannot call here somehow. This person will go to church tomorrow. One of Reverend Father or whatever they call them will still come and pull this man to sit down in the front of the church. If care's not taken, we even ask the pupils to pray for him. He's one of your leader. Obaseki will still come. He will still do the same thing. When you go to mosques, this criminal, according to where is my brother? He said a drug baron. We still gonna put him in front of mosques. They will use it to do example. Why the country, how that country is going to get better with all those kind of things? The people that are supposed to tell us true. No, I'm not amongst it. I don't believe. The people that are supposed to tell them that believe in them true are the one bringing criminals. How is the country going to good? Definitely, what you are showing all those guys, people like us, is that grow up tomorrow, turn to politicians, steal all the whole money for the roads, steal all the whole money for the development. Then I will bring you in front of an altar. Then I will ask the rest people to pray for you. Then tomorrow, all those ones will still come up. Where are we going to? By now, if we have religion, nobody should come here and tell me about Christian or Muslim. Because if we have them by now, with the suffering in that country, I believe they are supposed to get up and be talking to the pupils, the followers, that this is what we are supposed to do. And the worst part of it, tomorrow they will come here. They will see everything here. I always say this, in my own full street, am I saying street? Am I okay? In my, let's say, community, the church there is not up to 3, but there's no bad road. I've never slept without light unless I did not pay for light. I have never slept without internet unless I off my internet. But there's no church everywhere. But then, I can't even remember when I prayed last, which never pressed me one day. But sometimes there are sometimes I sleep one day, I could remember. I wake up, I wasn't able to walk. I call ambulance. But if Nigeria now, I will be calling pastor that they press me at night. I cannot get up again, I cannot walk. I call ambulance, they come to my house, they take me up to the hospital. I get there, not there, put eyes. I get better, I go back home. If it's Nigeria, they will call the whole pastor around. Spiritual don't come. Come and pay so money. Come and pay the other money. And all those people will come here. What they see here, they will not take it back home to say, at least Let us have conscience now. Me, I'm not even blaming the government anymore. Again. All these religion leaders, you people have eaten enough. Is it not time for them to just say, okay, let's pity these people? Let's pity these people. Let them pity those people and said, okay, let's voice out. It's not by going to church every Monday to Sunday, from Sunday to Sunday, from Sunday to Sunday. You have to get up, speak out. God, man, I don't understand. Because the problem we have is not even any other person. It's the religion leaders. Because I watched one Muslim man that is preaching that you cannot do protest. So is these people that this is the problem. That one started the whole now. And we know our brothers from the north. When they hear one imam just speak now, all of them will just, I will not go. Not true. Yeah, no, these people, I understand. No wonder. I was ready to go before. Me, I will not go again. Why are they doing all these things to us? And most of the headache, some of us here are the one who having the biggest headache in short. Because sometimes you said, if anybody call me from Nigeria, I will not even answer. My brother, it's very difficult for you to see one or two cry from your phone. Some voice record, you will not reply. You will never sleep well. And this religion leader, we should have, please, anybody that have that contact, please start writing them, beg them for us. Because they're the one doing all these problems, seriously. Tomorrow, this Shaibu Obaseki, all of them, when they come to the church, they'll start Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, we'll go and build church for them. Tell our people how to make this happen. Stay on the street for a whole night, for a whole day. Stay there, don't go anywhere. I don't understand it. But no, they will not do that. They are here. Man. Dama just talk now. Wadume, I forget his name. They suspend him. Jagaban started it already. So the rest people cannot talk again. Because if you talk, you will be under. You know that one or two things will happen to you. This, I don't know what they call it. And that was, I believe there's some noise right now. I get it. So I'll talk with you. Hello? Mr. Nagawa, can you just hear me?
Mr. Destiny, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Destiny, for your submission. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. All Napolitans, are you available to speak now?
Yes, if you guys can hear me clearly now.
But you still have noise on your background, sir.
Oh, really? It's because I'm actually outdoor. Is it that bad?
Okay, go ahead.
The noise was coming from me before.
Yeah, but you still have noise. Let us come back to you. See if you can sort that out before the next submission, please.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Midwest people, are you available, sir? Good evening to you. Midwest people, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening to you. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Good evening. I
greet
the house and
thank you, sir. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
The viewers, listeners across the globe. I greet every one of you. The thing is this, we are in a very critical situation as far as Nigeria is concerned. But nevertheless, we still need to have hope. And the current president, I think he has done something very marvelous. Because since 1999, we started this democracy. Actually, we don't even have that democracy. Because when you exclude local government autonomy from people, it means you took government from them. And recently, the judge has just passed a law that we have to have a local government. Because even most of us here in Abroad, we can see the functions of the local government. They are very visible. So, and they are very crucial. And without them, there's no way the government can actually reach the people. That's just the truth. And I think we have to commend him on that, first of all. And also to commend Nigeria judiciary for doing that for us as well. Governance is not easy, but our foundation is very faulty. That's just the major challenge. And this protest that they are talking about, we need to be careful because we want the best for our country, but there are those who want to snatch every opportunity, every chances, and to do other things that we cannot even imagine. When you talk good, they come and join the group to be praising group, but behind their what I would call in their hearts, they have a different motive. We cannot go and be protesting against a dog when snakes are just there lying there pretending that they want the best for Nigeria, because it's a very complex issue. I keep saying it. To protest against Tinubu, I pray for my people not to even participate in those kind of protests. Protests that are led by Gumi, all those kind of people. Oh, so it doesn't make sense to me any longer. We are in a terrible situation, but if we want to protest, we must know what we want to protest for. Because those who have destroyed Nigeria, they are waiting for every moment. So we may push dog
So what
away,
do we
and
do
the
now,
snake.
please?
We may push a dog. With protest, we may push a dog away, and snake will come in. It's very unfortunate we find ourselves in this situation. So if we are protesting, Tinubu is not good. If that is our protest, then we should be careful for the next people that will come in. That's just the truth. Because if you look at the past 8 years of Buhari, I will thank him anyway for trying to, giving autonomy to this local government, and most of the state government, they stop it. But every other thing, they are quite challenging. And every government that will come in is going to face the same thing because of foundation. That's just my own belief. And he ruled the country and he ruined everything economically. So the situation is very terrible. And I don't think anybody can just come in there and start a miracle. Where is he going to start from? People can't produce. They can't go to farm. No electricity, nothing. When you don't have electricity, there's no way you're going to have industry. That's just the truth. Because even the people who invented this electricity, they call it energy. And it means ability to do things. Once it's absent in the country will never progress. Even the agriculture we are talking about, if we really want to go into agriculture, we need electricity. We need food processing plants, and you have to have equipment there. We need storage. Most of these food
Who is
items, they
going
are
to do
based
all
on
these things? You say we should not blame all these people. I don't understand.
what we have to do as a people. Protest that we will protest should be properly defined. Protest of Tinubu must go doesn't make sense. That one is nonsense. Because when you push him, for example, whom are you going to put there? People that is worse than Tinubu 10 times are watching, and they have power. All they want is to see whether we are not united, we exploit it. How many Northerners protested when Buhari was there? Gumi was talking direct with the same people who chase farmers away from the bush. Many Nigerians in the north, the basket place of our food, they are not in IDP camp. During Buhari administration, they chased them away from their land and they occupy the place. How many Northerners came out and said, let's protest against them? So we should understand the country we are to. Even when our own is bad, let's look for a better way. If we want to protest against the administration, but we should define it in a way, not that there is a baron, is bad, is this, is that. Then whom are you going to protest that will come in? So you see the situation we find ourselves. We must evaluate it very carefully and know the reality that Nigeria is facing as we speak at this moment. The guy is also trying his best to face it. Tomorrow he may go out from there. And I believe even when he's out from there tomorrow, People are already praising Buhari now. Or Buhari is not even having the courage to come and talk. Likewise, he himself will be courageous to come because the next person is going to face terrible challenge as well. So it's a very complex issue. And I don't believe any protest of Tinubu must go because who is going to replace him? This is my question. If we go to any other election, Northerners will tell you it's my turn. And they were there for 8 years printing money. That is why the food is increasing. Everybody understand. They were sharing money, print it and share. Doing all sort of nonsense against the economy. Chase people away from farm. We should talk about where the problem is coming from. The real problem is from the past administration. A tree does not make a forest. People were in the central bank. They were not Buhari. Buhari wasn't there. People were there in charge of agriculture. People were there in charge of Bureau de Statistics who said our food production is increasing while Buhari was pumping money hard for farming. So you see the country, just like Nigerians, everybody combined, when you give them opportunity, it's like, let me quickly collect my own and go. You don't even know who is exactly truthful among them or among the people, irrespective of the party. So Nigerians are the ones that occupy all parties, and I don't see any difference among the parties, except we are lucky to get good one like the one we have in the East now, who is representing Labour. We are just lucky to have that one. Many are there. You were led from another party, they will do the worst. So I will appeal. For me, in my own opinion, I don't see any reason people should go to street and say, Tinubu, you are responsible for all our hunger. We should see the genesis of the situation where we are coming from. That's just the truth. 8 years of no production, 8 years of sacking people away from their farmland, and no Northerners could come out and say, let's talk. Even the Senate president then said, anything you say, Buhari, I will do. A week to leave office, he borrowed money. That money disappeared. They did not rise up and protest. It's not they will tell us, we in the South, get up and go and protest against a certain president. It doesn't make sense. Let us be honest. Election is over. It is time for we to support our own. I just strongly believe that. Thank you.
Mr. Elvis, are you there? Mr. Elvis.
Mr. Elvis, are you there?
Okay, maybe the next, who come after me, do people?
The next is mandate. Mandate talk.
Can I say something?
Okay, thank you.
Can I say something? Because
can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, mandate.
Let me just say something, please. Because
we can't hear you.
Can I just say something, please?
Go ahead.
Please, this person that just finished speaking now, where is he from? Is he a member of APC? Because I'm not sure that someone that is not supporting APC can speak like this.
Thank you very much.
Me, I not get party, but now now they support.
You ask me when he's here now to answer myself.
I make I answer you. Make I answer you now. May I answer you? I dey support Okpeboro, but I not be APC. I not get party.
You ask question. Let the guy answer now. Let answer you.
How many people they talk? One at a time, please.
Let him answer. Midwest people go ahead and answer.
I dey support Okpeboro, but I don't get party. Na person with my mind carry that bit. I don't even get belief for party again. If I see person where I like it.
Good answer.
You support Jagaban at APC. Everywhere you talk, Jagaban you support. Why you call the?
Which one be Jagaban? Jagaban is already your president. That one way they do. It is time. I get my opinion. I get right.
Yeah, good evening, people. It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you, Mr. Eric. Mr. Amos, thank you.
It's okay.
Mr. Amos, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Amos. Thank you.
Okay. No, good evening.
Let me take my time. Thank you very much.
Yes, give us our mandate.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, your time starts now. Good evening, sir.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, thank you. Good evening to you, Mr. Chris. Thank you very much. Good evening, Mr. Elvis. I greet you. I greet everyone. Mommy Diaspora, we greet you. Well done. Mr. Chris, is it Mama Nogie or Mommy Nogie? Which one is the right one?
Ije Nogie.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, Ije Nogie. Okay, Ije Nogie. Thank you for reminding me. Mommy, that's
Your
why
time
you
they
know,
go
girl,
when
I
you
greet
pray.
you. Now my time now. If I like, I can spend the whole time on Mommy Diaspora today. That's my time.
Continue.
Thank you, sir, for reminding me of my time. You know, girl. You know, girl. Thank you very much, man. Mr. Elvis is not here. I sent you a link, sir. If you can play the video that I sent to you, I will appreciate it. It was the interview that Don Pedro Obaseki had on channels. And I said something here yesterday. I said again. I think I said some. I've been saying it constantly. Mr. Christian, thank you very much. That man, that lawyer that engaged him on channels, said the same that I said here severally. What is it about your Obaseki family? What is it about your family? Their grandfather or great grandfather was the one that rebelled against the chiefs in Edo State. He was the one pointing the house of the chiefs to Lord Lugard, and they burned their various homes. Obaseki folded his arms, and the Onoges took Oba of Benin to court. Obaseki did not do anything. The artifacts that were returned back, Obaseki disobeyed Oba of Benin, went to create his own museum. When our Oba said, this is where we're going to put the artifacts. What is it about the Obaseki family? What is it about the Obaseki family? Edolite, that question is for you people to answer. What is it about the Obaseki family in Edo State? The puzzle is yours. The answer is yours to figure out. Now, going to Ali Ndume. Well, for me, it is simple as comparison. Is Ali Ndume exonerated from all of these shenanigans? Where our country is today, Ali Ndume is part of them. He's part of them. See, there is nothing any of them can do that will make me applaud them. Nothing. The Sawolu 100,000 naira given to core members, and the one is saying, hey, they know that protest is coming, riot is coming. They are trying to douse the tension. Tinubu talk about 20 trucks of a trailer of rice. Hey, it is to douse the tension of the protest. Student loan, the website is working now. All of a sudden now, student loan website is working. Hey, it's to douse the tension of the protest and the riots. Nigerians, don't be fooled. Once beaten, twice shy. Don't let them beat you the third time. These guys, they have dealt with me enough. Cut them from the roots. Cut them out from the roots. These guys don't mean well for you. Cut them off. A case is study. The Don Pedro. In fact, the guy was so arrogant that he was telling the anchor of that program that he went to school to go and study. They should not address him as Mr. Pedro. Come on! What level of arrogance is that? He said, I went to school to go and study, not to be Mr. Your name is Don Pedro Obaseki. If I choose to call you a doctor, I call you. If I don't choose to call you a doctor, I don't choose to call you. I know you as Don Pedro Obaseki. What is it about the Obaseki family in Edo State?
My brother, can you allow me to push just a minute or just a topic?
No,
is that meaningless people? Allow me, sir, because I'm coming to you, sir. Allow me, sir. Allow me.
No, I just say 1 second.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Edo is bleeding as we speak now. Okwewo narrowly escaped assassination, but mobile attached to him dead. These are the things that follow Obaseki people. So we will overcome it. It's a gradual process. As I'm telling you, everywhere is in trouble. There are many people in the hospital. That is what they bring. Give them chance.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Whether Okpewolo is no different from them, sir. You just, I'm from Oyo State. I'm a Yoruba boy. Tinubu failed woefully. Tinubu is a failure. He's a criminal. He brought in Buhari. Tinubu, he protested against Jonathan, And you are here telling us that he's not against Tinubu. He's against who? You live in a foreign country, my brother. I live in America today, by the grace of God. What they are seeing in Nigeria is that what they are seeing in your country, and you are saying Nigeria should not protest. It's not about Tinubu. It's about who? It's about who? Everything is about the criminal drug battle. It's about Tinubu. It's a taboo for you to even say that. Come on, my bro. Don't even say that. Don't say that. It's an aberration against Nigeria. Come on. Tinubu is evil. Everything about Tinubu is evil. Everything from head to toe is evil. Did he forge certificate or not? Did he forge his age or not? Okolo, how many date of birth does he have? He has three different birth certificates, and you are telling us selling Okolo. Can the same person be selling a man that cannot arrest his own people? Nigeria Watch has shown this place open for different candidates. Even the ones that don't have any Bible part of God nothing. They came here. Where's Okolo? You told us here that guy he has a prayer at bed. The video I saw, he's not a camera. He speaks well. And yes, selling us bigotry, selling us rhetorics. Please stop it, my brother. Stop it.
Give us our mandate. Round up in 40 seconds, please.
Tinubu, everything about him is evil. He has to go. I'm a young boy. I was born in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos before I came to America.
Supported. Tinubu must go.
He must go. Everything about him is evil. And I'm calling on the pastors. All of you, when this guy called you to protest against Jonathan, all of you stood up. People are dying in their numbers today in Nigeria. How many of you have protested against Tinubu? Midwest people, one nation just said he will not speak until after 1 year. 1 year never reach. 1 year never reach. My brother, I beg you, sir. I beg you. I respect your opinion. I respect you. But I beg, this evil must stop.
Thank you. Destiny, please. Destiny, order. Yeah, good evening, everybody. Good evening, people in the comment section. Mommy Diaspora, special greetings to you, everybody on the panel, and the people that have called in. Unfortunately, you know the way they do these things. I think Mr. Nigeria Watch's network have been attacked, so I'm deputizing for him. So, in moving forward, now, guys, my screen is different from Mr. Nigeria Watch's screen. So, I'll just call you the way it is on my screen. And
give me 2 seconds, please.
Yeah, I'm coming. If you have spoken before, then I'll jump you to the next person.
I am the one to speak.
Okay. Mr. Henry.
3 seconds.
Yes.
Okay, 2 seconds. Anybody who's in supporting Tinubu, Nigeria happen to you and your generation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. People, good people, use the like button, use the share button, use the $sign. No matter what they do, we are here to talk to the very problems of the nation.
Yeah,
no matter what
brother,
they do,
I wanted us to wait. I want to put something. You see, when people come here to be swearing, the law here before. If you can address that, you can address. But if you permit it, you are free.
Then I swear. Yeah? Not be swear now. Then I swear.
So it's okay. It's okay, people.
You understand
me?
That's what I swear.
Yes.
Are you supporting Tinubu?
No, Mr. Henry, order, please. People, let's use the like and the share button. Even as they try to silence us, they can never, because we have a mandate, and that mandate is to emancipate our great nation from the shackles of poverty, lack of infrastructure, lack of everything that is meaningful for a society to progress. So, Mr. Odua, talk to us. Tell us what you want about your country. Good evening, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Najawash, all the panelists. Good evening. Baba Chris, well done. Mandate, Midwest, Unwosu, so on and so forth. If I don't know your name, no vessel. I greet everybody that are coming to the panel. Both the Rias and a bit of Chiki here. I've been crayfish with this. Wow. Both the commenters, listeners, and viewers. Good evening to everyone. Well, you see, for me, I just saw the topic, and that is what I have to see, because I saw one man who is pointing at Tinubu. So, and he said no protest in the southwest.
Mr. Dua, 1 minute. I have to cut you because we can't let this go. Please, let's give shout out to Mr. Jaja, who just supported this channel. Mr. Jaja, may your pocket never run dry. People, follow the footstep of Mr. Jaja. He's doing what he ought to do for his nation. Follow his footstep. It is the right thing to do. Use the $sign. Thank you very much, Mr. Dua. Continue.
So the man is pointing at Tinubu. He's looking Tinubu with corner eye. So that shows that Tinubu is not doing well. Thank you. And they are saying no protest. Me, I call for all Nigeria, whether you are Islamic, or whether you are Christianism, whether you are pagan, whether you are voodooist, whether you are no, whether you are pastoral. I call on all to come out to the street, because Tinubu has to go, has to live there, so that fuel can return back to 20 naira in a liter, so that students will be paid monthly allowance, so that the NYSC, the struggle just continue. Their struggle just continue. People will be able to receive money that they will enable to start business or start whatever they want to become in life. Tinubu has to go, because if Tinubu did not go, Nigeria, you people will go to suffer. Tinubu has to go, so that dollar will come to naira, will come to a dollar. It will be 1 naira equal to a dollar. So, because this is what Tinubu told us in the time of our brother Goodluck Jonathan. Was it not a sad man? Why did Tinubu has to galvanize all his criminal gang who call themselves religion leaders to protest against Goodluck Jonathan? He said he went home to go and call Buhari to come and join force with him to become president. As Buhari put Bawa in the hands of his brothers to destroy the whole Nigeria, the Tinubu come out and say a Tinubu protest against Goodluck Jonathan. They did come out and say, Buhari, what you are doing is bad. Is it not a sad people? Even that man that the daughter went to buy cow, and they now turn her to the cow. Instead of her buying cow, they collected her money and they turned her to cow. Then Tinubu went to the man house and said, it is just God will. Was it not a Yoruba man? What do they call that man of a ferry? Something like that.
Fashionati.
Fashionati. The Tinubu come out and said, no, what you did against my brother is bad. Tinubu still went to that man and said, it is how God wanted to be. So such person, you said they should not protest against him. We should join our own. First, you are talking who will fix Nigeria. People are there to fix Nigeria when they voted that person into office. If the person that they vote into office is the one leading the country will have good for us. The people who bought themselves or who criminalize or institute that make the country and put themselves there cannot work for the country, because the country is not in them first. You see, yesterday, first, they asked Pedro, if you are telling your whatsoever to lead, which government will you want him to run? Will it be EDO first or the best? If the people that choose is there, they will put the people that choose them first. So whatever they want to do, they will consider those people first. But those people who criminalize themselves into the position can never think about you. The only people they will think about is those who criminalize with them for them to enter the position. And that is why Nigeria are suffering. Fabio said there is no amount of threat for them not to buy the plane they want to buy, and the helicopter they want to buy, the jet they want to buy. Say no amount of threat. Nigeria are hungry. Now, Udume said to them that, look at what Nigeria are saying. They said, Udume, you are not qualified to be among with us. So automatically, you are telling us to support our wish own. to criminal own, or to make sure that this kind of people could not see the light of the day. So all these people could not see the light of the day. Whether you were even the Boko Haram, you were whatever they call their name, come and protest against this Tinubu, so that he should even leave the office, so that those judges and everything who were saying they should not go and look for evidence in the market, all of them will be ashamed. Because I believe now those people now, they are not even looking for evidence in dustbin, not only even market, because they have seen how the country are going now. If they just come to market and buy something, they will not say because you are judge, they will sell for you cheaper chico. It is the same money they sell for, they will sell for that judge. So all these people, Tinubu has to go. I support the emotion, and I even judge those who raise the emotion that Tinubu have to go. So whoever that say people will not protest this side, people will not protest this side, let things happen and see if they can stop the protest. If this protest breaker is not the one that soldier who went to toll gate and they chase those people away, we're not even able to stop this one. The protest must go on, and Tinubu has to go. So that is my support. Thank you. Thank everyone.
Nice one, Mr. Duwal. You just finished at the run of time. It's very good. You kept to your time, although you still have like 30 seconds to spare. That's beautiful. Good people. Mr. Naija Watch is not here. Let's support him. Use the $sign. Use the like button. Use the share button. This is the least you can do to emancipate your country. Do it for yourself. Do it for your children. Do it for your children's children. Do it for the generations yet unborn. The things we are saying here today will remain in the annals of history. They will be stored in the cloud. And the generations yet unborn, they will come and listen to us. They'll come and see how you contributed to the emancipation of your country. Use the like button. Use the $sign. Use the share button. Use them now. It is the way you can contribute to the saving of your nation. Let's do it. Nobody is going to save our nation for us. We have one country that we can truly call our own, no matter the number of passports you have. It is only in Nigeria that you can do whatever you want to do at any point in time within the ambits of the law. Use the like button, use the share button, use the $sign. Let's support this station. Thank you very much. The next on my screen is Mr. All Napolitis. Have you spoken before?
No, sir.
Oh, welcome very much. Is this your first time? I don't know if you have been welcomed before.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm an honorary member of the platform. I don't know if I can claim that title. Yeah, but I'm not new
Okay.
yet. It's not my first time. It's not my first time. But it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been a long time. It's good to have you
Yes.
back. It's good to know that you always have this platform on your mind. So welcome to the show. On another day, we'll be able to clap properly for you. So talk to us, sir. Contribute to your nation. The floor is yours. Speak to your people.
Yes, so I always have the platform on my mind because they always like to gossip about the platform, from
Let's hold it for a moment. Mr. Jaja
All
has
right.
done it again. Mr. Jaja, may God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Generations yet unborn, they will come and see that you contributed not only in words, but in cash and in kind to the freeing of your nation. God will continue to bless you. People, take the footstep of Mr. Jaja. It's your duty. It's your responsibility. Contribute to this station. Mr. Honor Politics, talk to us. Good evening.
Man, this your call, this your talent. Now only here this year, mo. In fact, you talk so tey, you always make me want put am for pocket. I can't find out say man I'm broke. And but man, I like
Talk to
I
us.
like your I
Don't
like I
play
like
politics.
I like your
Talk to
marketing
us.
skill, man. I no go lie, I no go lie, I no go lie.
Don't play politics.
Yes.
Talk to us. Welcome.
Yes, earlier on when I wanted to speak, but there was noise from my background, so I had to shift ground. I started by saying that Mr. Heavis, said something towards the end of his submission when they opening the show. He said something that I totally agree with, but at the same time, it begs a deeper question. He says something along this line that only Peter Obi, as presently speaking, that can relate to the people or is with the people. And I could not agree with him more politically speaking. I mean, the last election results speaks loudly. So much how many people actually on the side, especially the young people. So that's a fact. But it begs a deeper question because if you now look at what is happening around the world, because when he said that, I begin to ask my question: how come it's only Peter Obi? You understand? Because at this point or at this stage in my life, I begin to look at problem and solution to Nigeria problem from my own self because I'm an adult. Not saying that today I turn adult, but looking at what is happening from my own study and everything, I begin to understand that I think it will be a taboo, it's a crime for me to dey tell my daughter or to dey complain when I'm trying to explain why Nigeria is where it is. So I always look at what am I doing or what am I not doing, because I believe every Nigeria is responsible for where Nigeria is today. There are our action and inaction. So along that thought, Mama Echo came to mind. Donald Trump and his MAGA movement came to mind. Gen Z, Kenya Gen Z came to mind. And of course, the obedient movement and Obi also came to mind. Now, why did I say Mama Echo? During the election, during the campaign period, Mama Echo's one thing that Mama Echo, that everybody know her as, was once phrase. She said that Nigerian struggle is between the oppressed and the oppressor. And I think everybody actually understand when she said make that statement, and it rings deep. Now, where do Donald Trump and the movement coming from here? Obi and Donald Trump, what do they have in common? They are all part of the elite. Yes, Trump was born into the cycle while Obi had to struggle and work way up there. But if we look at it again, another thing that they have in common is the movement that makes them obedient and mega Trump today. But if you look at it critically, you will now say, okay, what is the synergy between Trump and his own movement? The movement don't they underground. They had to trust Trump because Trump was speaking their language, whether you agree with their sermon or not, but they understand each other. That was the trust. And Trump responded by actually do few of the things that he promised during this campaign. But most importantly, he is ready to sacrifice everything that he has benefited through the aids of the governing elite. He was ready to put everything on land. And it was obvious. We see it even up to last week. That is the difference between that I see between him belonging to the elite class and Obi belonging to the elite class. That begs that question. Are we going to find a leader that's ready to go there with us now? Why do I say that? We also have to also bring it to Kenya Gen Z. It's no longer a news that what they have achieved is unprecedented. Has never happened before anywhere in the world. But it also speaks to what I've been always saying, that only organized people can achieve anything, success or failure. And that's what the Kenyan people exemplify. Now, if you look at the demands of the Kenya Gen Z and the demand of what we are asking for today, because I understand there's going to be a protest. If you put them side by side, you understand what I mean by only organized people get things done. So you go back to what Evie said earlier on that I agree with. Now, only Obi can relate to us. The question is that why only Obi? Is it that we are not organized enough to attract more people? Or we ourselves, we are not ready? That when it's ready to the occasion, one of us can emerge. I said that because of Trump's VP pick. Vance is 39 years old. Also had the same similar story with Obi. From nowhere, he is where he is today. But ideology of the mega, he can relate. Even though he comes from the academia, he can relate with the voice on the street and he can articulate it well. That is what make him the VP pick.
So my question to all of us, we the young people of Nigeria, why is it that North, South, and West, now only Obi we can attract? And can we find somebody that can go all the way, ready to sacrifice that thing that make him a success, making among the elites? Can we find that person? If not among the elite, among us? Because when Elvis was making that submission, he also said something about his age, that in the next two elections is going to be 70. And he said that with a concern. Now, so we go, they go. Or after him, what next? That's what I took from his submission.
Please round up in 30 seconds.
So it's about how organized are we that when that time comes, we can recognize the leader or we can raise to the occasion just like the Kenyan did. That's my submission. Thank you.
Wow, Mr. Olna Politics, thank you very much. But before we continue on this trajectory, let's give it up for Peggy Modi. Peggy Modi, thank you for being there for the past 15 months. You are recognized. We appreciate all that you've been doing for this channel. You've been there, come sunshine, rainfall, come in the strongest of weather, in the strongest of storm, in the most depressed period of the political history of our nation. You remain there for this channel. Thank you very much, and we appreciate you from the depth of our hearts. Now, if I just want to make some commentary on all our politics, you raised some pertinent questions, and then you were referring to the statement that Mr. Naija Watch made. And in raising these questions, you took up 6 topics or 6 people. You talked about Obi, Donald Trump, Gen Z, Obedient Movement, Mama Hecho. And you see, you try to draw a nexus between these people. And in the end, you asked, why did Mr. Naija Watch make that statement? You see, since you've been following this channel, you know what Mr. Naija Watch, what he has always stand for. For the first, you talk about Obi and Donald Trump. They both are elites. But Obi struggled to become an elite while Donald Trump was born elite. Can you hear me, guys?
Right on.
Yes. Why Donald Trump was born elite, but to some extent, Obi also had some good fortune for him. But the most important thing is that he became where he is by sheer struggle. He became who he is, and you also try to draw that this Mama Hecho that you referred to, that she's somebody that has always talked about the oppressed and the oppressor, and this is exactly what Naija Watch represents. If you listen to his submission yesterday, he was talking about how he has given so much to people. Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello?
We're hearing you.
Yes, we can hear you. Go on. Yes, someone's network is cracking and it's disturbing the production. So, you see, when you talked about Mama Hecho, if you listen to Mr. Naija Watch every day, he doesn't even like to say it. He does so many giveaway to people because he knows that the oppressors and the oppressed, they all occupy the same space. And the oppressors, they don't care about the oppressed. That is why he is so concerned about the oppressed. That is why he oppressed this channel. That is why he has been here every day since Peter Obi declared to run.
Mr. Chris, hold on, please. Tell Unapologies to mute himself. It's his own network. Unapologies network.
Yeah, Unapologies, please mute yourself. Mute yourself, please. Aha, okay, we lost him. So we'll just quickly round up. So this is what Mr. Naija Watch believed in. But now, when you talked about Gen Z and the obedient movement, there's something synonymous with both movements. Before the coming of Peter Obi, the youth, they were disorganized and disoriented. So they needed a focal point. They needed a fulcrum where they can channel all their energy towards. And from this point, they use that energy to free themselves. And Peter Obi was the person they chose for this emancipation drive. So that is why the Gen Z of our time, they are like, the obedience of our time, they are like the Gen Zs in Kenya, because they needed somebody that will organize them. And Peter Obi stood in that gap. But as they say, the rest is history, because INEC and the powers that be in the nation ensure that that organization, that energy of the obedient movement will never come to fruition. Yes, Mr. Naija was alluded to the fact that Peter Obi, will be getting older in the next 3 years, even in the next 8 years. So will it still be having this kind of energy to continue like this? That is why we need more of Peter Obi. We need more of people like this, Mr. Ives. We need stations like this kind of station to continue to conscientize the people, because what we need in Nigeria is for people to become politically aware. People must know their history. They must know the structure of Nigeria. They must know what politics has been about. They must know that change will not just come like this. They must know that the vast majority of people in power today, they've been in power from the beginning. They are handing over to their generations, to their brothers, to their sisters, to their children. So we can't continue like this. I think that's the message Mr. Nigeria Watch has been passing. And that was exactly what he did today in his monologue. Good evening, people. Let's give a shout out to Mr. George Blueshell. Mr. George Blueshell, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you so much for sticking out your neck to support this channel. You have gone a step further by putting your finances. They say, put your mouth where your money is. That is exactly what you have done. I encourage all of you to put your mouth where your money is, or put your money where your mouth is, however it is. I don't care. Do something. Show that you love your nation. Thank you very much. I think the next person on my screen is Mr. Henry. I don't know if you have spoken before. Mr.
Yes,
Henry, are you there?
Yeah, yes, I've spoken before.
Okay, in that case, let's welcome the elegant Ify. She's just joined us. It's good to have you. Yeah, it's good to have you. Thank you very much for joining us today. We are so proud anytime that we have a feminine voice come to contribute to discourse like this, because usually they think politics are for men and for the strong mind. But anytime we have people like this, you know, it gladdens our hearts. Welcome, Madam Ify. It's good to have you once again. Please give us those your wonderful submission. Nigerians are listening to you. Do it the motherly way. Go on, the floor is, the floor
Good
is yours.
evening, guys.
Yeah.
Oh boy, good evening, good evening. If I tell you, say Nigeria matter never tire me, just know that I'm not telling you the truth. It's just that every time you wake up or every day you wake up expecting to hear the good news, it's just always the opposite. But unfortunately, or fortunately, we have to keep fighting for this country. I don't have much to say, but regarding the protest that will be coming up, my only concern about the protest is how long is this protest going to last? It's not just coming out there. What are we trying to achieve? We had to have a purpose, because as you're getting ready to protest, as a matter of fact, when you're having a protest, you don't have to tell the people you are protesting against that you are coming to protest, because they will get ready to. So what are we protesting for? What is the essence of the protest? That's my question. And for how long is it going to last? Is it just one day and everybody go back and move on as usual? NSAS happened, and we saw it took some days, and we all saw that it ended up. So I'm not saying that I'm not encouraging the protest, but we have to remember that there are people back home. I don't want a situation only be the people in abroad or people in diaspora will be talking about this protest. You're gingering yourself, yes, let there be protest, but you're not going to go in. Because if we seriously talking about this protest, we need to go back home and have this discussion. Because it's easier said than done because I was talking to some family members back home, and they were saying it's easier said than done for people in diaspora when you stay in the comfort of your house and talk about this protest. These people, they don't even care about your lives. The question is, does this country called Nigeria, does it even worth dying for? I know some people will say, if you don't pay with your life and this and that, how are you going to get the country better? And I'm going to ask each and every one of us here, are you ready to die for Nigeria? Are we ready to die for Nigeria? Let us be honest. We are all sitting down here, in as much as I know we all want this country called Nigeria to work for us. But I'm asking Chris, Abdul, Odua, Henry, give us a mandate, Midwest, Wosu. Are we ready to die for Nigeria? Because if we are ready,
I pay my due.
Hold on. But if we are ready, we need to, buy our flight ticket and go back home. We had to start holding the people in the government accountable. But protest, it's just so iffy about it, because Nigeria is not a country where you can have a peaceful protest. That's only my fear. because of what happened during NSAS. Do I agree with the protest? Right. But what after that, what happened? Just like I said yesterday, after giving them 20 something bags, whatever bags of rice, what's the long-term goal? What's the long-term goal after the protest? So I don't know. I'm kind of, iffy about it, because when you talk to people, the real people that currently lives in Nigeria, if you listen to how they sound, they are most of them, not some, are very skeptical about this. Why? Because of what happened during NSAS. So I'm not sure what ways we have in order to move this country called Nigeria. Are we holding our governors accountable? Are we holding the local government people, or the councillors, are we holding them accountable? I listened to what somebody in Rivers said today, that, of course, we all know that it's nothing new, that they just write the elections, and whoever they want to win, they will just put the person and they announce the winner. So I don't even know, honestly. If I tell you that Nigeria is not a complex country, you know that I'm lying. Why is it complex? Because we have different ethnic groups and different tribes. We don't even agree on anything. I cannot even tell you anything that all of us sitting down here. The only thing a lot of people will agree is that Tinubu will go. Tinubu will go. How? How will Tinubu go? Tinubu cannot go. He will never go. Instead of Tinubu to go, they don't care wiping the whole of or half of Nigerians for him to stay in power. These people, they don't care about human beings. They don't care about human citizens. They only want to grab that power as much as they can grab it and stay there. Henry was saying now that, he has paid his own due. Okay, so who's going to go fight? Who's going to go fight?
I lost my friends during June 12th.
Okay,
the democracy they are enjoying today.
Henry.
Yeah, I claim my due already.
Yeah,
I'm not going to die for Nigeria second time.
Yeah, I understand. That's what I'm saying. There is nothing like peaceful protest in Nigeria. That's my fear. So I don't know. Honestly, if I tell you I'm not iffy about the protest, you know that I'm lying, because I don't want anybody to lose their life over this. We need to start having a serious and honorable conversation in order to see how we can address this government. Up until 1 year, and after 1 year, they're still appointing people in a position. Every day, they're appointing people, just trying to make sure that everybody that supported them are being rewarded one way or the other. And you're telling me that this country is going to be good? Country of 200 and something million. People cannot afford to eat 3 square meals. We cannot compare Nigeria to Kenya. Kenya is different. Kenya is smaller than Nigeria. We are the largest, country in Africa. So when people start comparing what happened in Kenya, it's never going to be the same if it happens in Nigeria. People are talking about regional government. Is that the solution? I don't think creating a regional government or referendum is the solution to what is happening. Well, how do you change the mind of people to make people understand that this is what is actually going on in the country? So it's not changing the government. It's just changing the people in question. Who are the government? The people, me and you, and people back home. Me and you sitting down here talking every day, and people back home. Thank you.
Wow. I'm beginning to feel that people have a second. Yes, please.
Sorry, madam. People, the diaspora in Kenya, did they went back home during the protest? I don't understand it.
No, you don't understand it, because you have never lost any of your family member to Nigerian protest. I don't have no problem, but I know I'm not going to go protest. And I've told my siblings, do not even step out in going to protest.
Sorry, madam. Don't be offended. Every now and then, we always hear people that lost their life, whether protest or no protest in Nigeria. If those people came out and lost their lives during protest, is it not even more better?
Is that a rhetorical question, or you want her to answer?
You don't need to answer.
Yeah, I just want her to answer. If you want.
Okay, that's fine. So let's move on.
Every time.
Let's move on, Mr. Wonsu. We have 4 minutes to continue this discourse. Well,
Chris, can I say something?
Mr. Henry, 30 seconds, please.
When we say protest, in Germany, they protest sometime here. There's violence everywhere in protest. America, we are enjoying today. Europe, we are enjoying today. People sacrifice their life for it. So who's going to do it for you people? Who's going to do it? I did my best too when I was in Nigeria, June 12th time, if you remember then. Go and ask in Benin, Edo State. The next day, they said, if you go out, shoot aside. We went out. I know how many people died from the school there. So when we say you don't allow your people to go out, that's good for you. But you want a better country. The Western country we are seeing today, people come out to demonstrate.
My brother, we are not fighting. But what I'm
No,
telling
we are not
you,
talking. I'm just telling you.
we are. That's okay. You have right to, like I said, to buy your ticket and fly to Nigeria and go.
This got to do with going
but
back
I
to ticket.
cannot tell my family in Nigeria to step
It's your
out.
opinion. That is good. It's okay. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. And likewise, your opinion.
But don't discourage people who want to do it.
Okay, I'm not discouraged. I'm just my opinion. But I'm just telling you that my people will not go out to protest. That one is case closed.
Thank you.
Turn by turn, Nigeria Limited.
If you like, pack your stuff, go to Nigeria now and start protesting.
I go every year. I go to Nigeria every year.
Mr. Henry, okay. Mr. Henry, please. It's okay. Order. Madam, if you are steady, honestness, yesterday, madam, you asked the diaspora to come home and vote, and today you asking them if they will go home and protest. And I hope you will come tomorrow to tell us the next thing the diasporans needs to do, because if we are spiritual, we know 3 or 7, the means and completion. So you can't just leave it at 2. But having said that, I think she made a point that is very, very germane to me. She said, are we who is ready to die for Nigeria the way it is now? Is Nigeria worth dying for? I think that's a deep question that needs to be probed, because she has a point. She has an angle to that. Many people have died for Nigeria and they have been forgotten. There are no monuments at all to even point to that the people that died during the Civil War or the people that died during June 12th crisis, something like, they don't need to mention everybody's name.
Mr.
So that
Chris.
anytime you see, I'm coming, Mr. Henry. So that anytime you see monuments like that, you remember that, okay, if my friend was part of those people that died during the June 12th, we can point to those people. But it will shock you to know that Murtala Mohammed, Ramat Park, you have that park almost across all the states of the Federation, which is not supposed to be so, if we really want to be truthful. So the people that have sacrificed for this nation, there ought to be monument for them across the major cities. Like, for example, in Ireland, I've mentioned this several times. The man that fought for the emancipation of Ireland, every major street in every city in Ireland is named after him, O'Connell Street. There's no county you go that you not see O'Connell Street. And the people that fought along with him. So I think that's the angle Madam Ife is looking at it from. But she asked an earlier, even thicker question. And that question is that, what does this protest mean to you? It means different things to everybody. For some people, part of their demand will be the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But trust me, a lot of guys up north, they would never want to hear of that. So the bane of this problem is that we are so divided. This protest against Tinubu, people are doing it for different reasons. Some people for political consideration, some people for a genuine change, a paradigm shift from the evils that are bedeviling us as a nation. We all have we are so divided. We mustn't forget that. We must keep our focus on that. Even when people protested against Jonathan, let's not be naive. A lot of people actually, especially people from the South, they actually believe that they are doing it for the good of their nation. Whereas the people that spearheaded the protest against Jonathan, they were doing it for political manipulation. So we must get that right in our mind. And we should know that Nigeria is so complex that we cannot use one single sentence to define what's going on in the nation. But the most important thing, the borderline, like Mr. Nanjawash talk about every time. Let me quote him. I just want a better Nigeria that will work for all of us. That has been his phrase every time. So that means it is all encompassing, a Nigeria that will work for all of us, which means either you are from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west, even if we want to go the geographical region way, from the north central, northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast, south, any part of the nation you are from. Nigeria Watch has always maintained here that I just want a Nigeria that will work for all of us. So we must get this in focus. We must get this in view. That is why we all have our various nuances, our various perspectives about what actually Nigeria represents. What does it mean to all of us? What does it mean to us? Don't be surprised. Some people, especially maybe guys in the north, what they just want is that they want that domineering effect. Tinubu has done a lot to them. For example, the FCT minister for the first time, the EFCC chairman for the first time, and the way he has dismantled and rattled these people. For them, that could just be the reason for the protest. That could be the outburst of Senator Ndume. It's not really about Nigeria. So I think that's the point. That's the angle Madam Ife was trying to talk about. Mr. Henry, you wanted to say something. The floor is yours.
Mr.
You have
Chris.
30 seconds. Yes.
Listen, if you look at it, now we have the era of social media. Why don't to go home to support the protest? We can we are doing it on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, Facebook. We are doing our own part of it here. We're letting people. We are sitting on their neck. Likewise, those who are on ground in Nigeria, they still want a better country. There are some people who want a better country. They want to go out and protest peacefully. There's no protest that is so it's the right for the police. It's the right for the police to secure the protesters. If Nigeria is a country that is working, but nevertheless, that will not withstand anybody not to go out peacefully with a placard and put their demand to the government. That's the whole gift. Yeah. If you don't go out to protest, you will buy from your sleep. You can buy. Unknown government can buy you. Fullness can buy you. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, Mr.
If
Henry,
you don't want to go,
I
that's
was coming
okay.
to that. Yeah, Mr. Henry, I was coming to that. You know, I just look at it from Madam Ife's perspective. I was going to come to your perspective and you cut in. It's okay. So I'll just talk a little bit on your perspective, although you have already elucidated your points. You are so right, Mr. Henry, because if you look at it in another way, there's a common saying which says that I didn't die, but nothing of life remained in me. So you are as good as dead. Even though you didn't die, but nothing of life remained in you. So you have a point from that angle, because the people in Kenya, in all honesty, they didn't have to get people in the diaspora to come and protest for them. But the borderline is this. Yeah, I'm coming. The borderline is this. The pertinent question Madam Ife asked is this: the way this country is now, are we really ready to put our life down for this country the way it is now?
It's left to Nigeria to decide. It's left to Nigerians at home to decide.
We all, yeah, I understand. We all have our
ready.
different perspective.
So
it is not,
let them be.
One, yeah, Mr. Henry, wait, it is not one size fits all. You know, this discussion will continue today, like we do on this panel. We disagree, we agree, we disagree, we agree, we disagree, we agree every time, every day. But it is good because we are enriching the discussion. It doesn't have to be one-way traffic, because if it is like that, it becomes boring. We all have to come with our various political nuances, and that's exactly what we are doing here. Then we allow Nigerians to be the judge. Our own is to give our point, support our point, and try to make Nigerians understand why we are saying what we are saying. Then we allow them to decide. Every day, people wait for this hour. I call it Nigeria Watches Hour, to listen to what Nigerians have to say. And we have said it. We allow the people to decide. I think we have a newcomer on the screen, and it's not new to the channel. That's Mr. Ferrari. Mr. Ferrari, you came at the nip of time. So you have 8 minutes. You are welcome. We want to hear your view. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Can you all hear me very well?
Loud and clear, sir.
Okay, good. Greetings to everybody, and greetings most importantly to Mommy Diaspora. I want to especially thank you, Ma, for all what you're doing for us. I want to thank Elvis. What Elvis is doing is monumental in the history of that country and for the future of our children. Please, God, continue to bless both of you. Bless you, panelists. And I want to give kudos to the moderator today. I don't know who's moderating, but man, you're doing a wonderful, balanced job. You're taking all views and trying to balance it up. Two major reasons I popped in. Usually when I see things are going the wrong direction, I usually like to pop in and put my own opinion in to see, okay, if I can straighten that direction. Two things I want to pop in is on the comment of two people that I want to address in my response. The first person is the person called Midwest, and then the second person is Madam Ife. First of all, let me start with the person called Midwest. It is understandable that at least if every one of us and Midwest disagree on anything, we all agree on the one fact that Nigeria cannot continue like this. Nigeria is heading in the wrong direction. Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians don't have citizenship or popular sovereignty. Nigeria is in a mess. At least we agree on that. Then if we agree on that, or even if we disagree on that, then what's next? Now, the reason I came in is to personally tackle the address of one Mr. Midwest, where he tends to tribalize the situation and the problem. Let me tell you, the price of tomatoes, the price of gari, the price of fish doesn't care about your tribe. Whether you are a northerner, you are a southerner, westerner, or easterner. He used terms like, is our own man, we should support him. Yes, it's your man, support him. But if your man is doing something wrong, it behoves on you and the duty you have to your God to tell your man they are doing the wrong thing. You see, the APC, personally to me, is like the Nazi party. It's destroying Nigeria. Tinubu is part of that APC. Tinubu brought Buhari. Don't put the blame on Buhari. While Tinubu is even worse than Buhari, they are all the same group. All of them are on the same team to chop Nigeria dry. The rest of you can buy. They don't care. So for you to now come here and said, well, when Buhari was there, they did not protest. They did not protest. Why are the Northerners protesting now? The protest is not about north, south, east, west. The protest is about the suffering of the people. And let them protest. Let people talk. We all come on this show, spend hours, talk. It's because we care. You understand? Don't try to be. That is what the government does. Everything they turn it tribal. It's the Igbos that are leading the protest. Don't join them. You are from the north. It's the west. Don't join them. Joe Igbokwe, that tribalist, that Igbo tribalist that stays in Lagos because Lagos boys has fed him, doesn't know his right from his left through his talking, and that Mr. Midwest is joining him to push the APC agenda. That the protest is about is this group. No, everybody is suffering in Nigeria. It doesn't matter where you come from. East, west, south, east, north, west. Even if you come inside the hole, you are suffering. So don't make it tribal. I hate when people do that. When they make everything tribal. Everything tribal. That's what this government does. They did it in that last election. Iyachukudi don't come out. This is what they are trying to do again. People are suffering. They all buy the price of gari, the price of fish at the same price. And terrible people come on public media and say rubbish, tribal sentiment, digging it up on behalf of the devil. Watch yourself, look yourself in the mirror and see what you are supporting. Because what you are doing is you're mortgaging the future of your children. Now, let me address the other issue. Yes, we can differ. Even my main man, Dele, is not a man of protest. He doesn't believe in protest can achieve anything, which I believe is the position of Madam Ifi. Yes, it might not, but don't discourage those who want to do it. Let them do it. Some people, everybody has their own quota to contribute in life. Some people is voice. Like those of us who come here and talk, Madam Echo, Mama Echo, and all the other, it's voice. Some people is money. Some people is talking to their family. So everybody have different things to contribute as long as they are feeling the pain and they want a change. Don't be the side that comes to be the person who tries to discourage others. Do your own, speak your own truth. Yes, you have suffered in the past from the demonstration, and Nigeria has not honored anybody that has spilled their blood on behalf of that country. But that should not be your concern. Your concern should be to echo the fact that there is suffering in the land and the people need a change. That should be your role, not the role of the discourager, of the tempter that says, if you go out and die, maybe the person that dies is the one that will bring change. Let everybody contribute whatever it is within their niche to contribute for a change for that country. All this double talk Double talk, talking left side of the mouth, right side of the mouth. Where do you stand? You have to stand somewhere. And when you stand on a position, you can see those that are opposed to you. And then you know who the enemy is. You cannot stand for the enemy and be on the side of the good people. You cannot be on both sides. Nobody serves two masters. You cannot serve the devil and God at the same time. Pick a side and stop this double talk. Everybody has a position. Nigeria is going in the wrong way. We have to do this. Whatever we have to do, if we have to yell on top of the mountain, let us do it. Nigeria has to change. Our people have no citizens. They are suffering. This suffering knows no tribe. It knows no you, whether you are Yoruba, Igbo, you are Hausa. It doesn't know you like that. You will suffer. Your children will suffer if it continues like this. And people who are trying to effect a change, here we are, putting roadblocks on their way. Putting roadblocks. Don't do that. Don't be the roadblock. Don't be the roadblock in the future of children, because this fight is not your fight. Whatever it is going on now. It's not for you. It's not you. It's for the children. Children yet unborn. Because if Nigeria continues like this, one day will be one day. It will touch you even if you are surrounded by wealth. A country without rule of law, without nothing. And some people will come here and speak with two sides of their mouth. Please, Nigeria cannot continue like this. Let us all realize this and be mindful of our speech when we come to public medium to speak. And turn it into a tribal issue. When the Hausas were protesting, when Hausa was in power, what kind of nonsense talk is that? What kind of man talks like that? I am giving my due. What kind of human being talks like this in the midst of hardship and pain? What are we? Who are we? Have we degraded ourselves this low that we cannot even reason as human beings and have human sympathy and empathy?
Mr. Ferrari, round
God
up in
help
30
us.
seconds.
Let me round up and say that please don't
30
double
seconds.
talk. Say your own, speak your truth, and leave it. Don't discourage others. Let those who will march. Let those who will talk. Let those who will protest. Let them do whatever it is they need to do to save their life and the life of their children. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Please put me back in the background.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Ferrari. People, the way Mr. Nanjawash does it, and that's exactly what I did. When somebody is at the peak of his presentation, he usually gives them extra time. And I did give Mr. Ferrari like 1 minute extra. So in case you noticed it, it's not being biased. That is why I'm owning up to it. Now, the book of Isaiah 43.
Mr. Chris.
Chris, you can give him more minutes either.
No. I can follow the footstep of Mr. Ninja Watch, please. And again, listen, another thing Ninja Watch would have done is that when Mr. Ferrari was becoming very, very emotional till tearing point, I think Mr. Ninja Watch would have stopped him completely. That's what he would have done. But I know Mr. Ferrari is going to hold it up. We felt the pain in his heart. And this is exactly the pain all of us feel. That is why I say the problem of Nigeria is like alcohol. We all react to it differently. Some people take alcohol, they go and fall in the gutter. Some people take alcohol,
Chris,
they go and...
let's not deceive ourselves.
Give us our mandate some minutes.
Some people don't have the pain like Ferrari is having.
No, wait, I'm coming. I'm not talking about pain.
Listen,
Mr. Henry. I'm talking about
give
reaction.
us our mandate. Wanted to talk.
Yeah, I'll give him time to talk. I'm talking about reaction, the way we react to issues. So I'm coming to that. Like I was saying, the book of Isaiah 43, and I think Matthew 3:3 says the voice of the one crying in the wilderness. I think Mr. Ferrari has been the voice of the one crying in Ninja Watch's platform. So people, you've heard it all from him. That is why I said this channel is a melting point where we come to cross-fertilize ideas. And once we do that, the best breed usually come out. The whole idea is to bring out the best breed. from whatever we are saying. Mr. Man, give us our mandate. I'm coming to you. But before that, let us quickly thank Madam Peggy Modi for what she has just done. She has been a consistent follower for 15 months. And now she has gone ahead to use the dollar sign. Thank you, Peggy Modi. Thank you so much for all you do. You are the best. You are the best among the best. We all here are the best, but you are the best also. Thank you so much. Everybody, put your mouth where your money is. That is the advice. Put your mouth there. Put your mouth there. Peggy Modi has contributed her time, 15 months straight away, and now she has contributed her money. That is to show she's in this fight. That was why I said we all react differently. What she just done is another way of reacting to the problem of this country, because this station is focused on solving the problem of this country. Now she has demonstrated in her own way. Mr. Ferrari has demonstrated in his own way. And all of you can demonstrate anyhow you can. Use the dollar sign. That doesn't, use the share button. Use the like button. That doesn't cost anything. And you can go the extra mile and use the dollar sign. Thank you very much, people. We have Dr. CM with us, but Dr. CM, before we come to you, let's give us our mandate. You have something to say.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you for all that you've been doing ever since Mr. Elvis stepped away. Mr. Elvis, on the committee of people that host or assist when you are not here, I am of the opinion that we let Mr. Chris continue to do this. Thank you. But now, Mr. Ferreira, thank you very much.
You want to bring Labour Party while I come here?
No.
I beg. Talk to us.
Okay.
30 seconds. Now, CM is waiting. 30 seconds.
Okay. For example, now in the US, protests happen. Some choose to go, some don't go. Does that stop the protest? People that didn't go for the protest, are they beneficiary of the protest in the long run? George Floyd, when his own situation happened, people went out to protest. Some didn't go out. Did we benefit from it or not? So this issue of saying that people should not go out, please, make we day our day. Make we let people who want to protest their day. And you asking if diaspora to go home, you make tickets available and see if they will not go home or they will go. That's where I stand. So, but the protest must go. Tinubu must go. I am a Yoruba boy. Tinubu must go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Give us our mandate. Thank you very much. I think, like I've said before, Madam Ife has expressed herself, and I completely align with what she has said, because the focal point of Naija Watch is to allow everybody to air their view, to say things the way they are. That was why the only time Mr. Naija Watch closed this channel was for Peter Obi, which
Mr.
was
Chris,
right.
leave Miss Madam Ife alone. It's
I'm
already
coming.
over. She make a comment already.
No,
you emphasize too much.
Wait. We have to make this clear. We have to allow people's opinion to stand. I think yesterday, somebody was trying to attack a panelist for supporting the PDP. And I saw how Mr. Naija Watch vehemently condemned that. No matter how we feel about what people say, we must have to respect their views. The reason I'm saying this is that it is only in this channel you see somebody supporting the APC will have equal right as the person supporting PDP and the person supporting Labour. It is only here. So you can't find it in any other place. It is Naija Watch's policy, and we must have to respect that. But it is now left for Nigerians to listen to the arguments and make their decision. I'm not giving the final judgment, but I'm just following the footsteps of the owner of this channel, Mr. Naija Watch, who is unavoidably absent now. Dr. CM, the floor is yours. Talk to us. The panel is on fire. Talk to us. Which way Nigeria?
Doctor, give us injection. Doctor, give us injection.
And please. Dr. CM, before you
remember to have Obatabia of Naija Watch. Obatabia, Mr. Elvis.
Somebody just wait before you continue. Somebody just did something, and that is Patty Solomon. This is what we are saying. Patty Solomon just became a YouTube member of this channel. Put your mouth where your money is. Use the like button, use the share button, use the dollar sign. Become a member of this great channel. Look at what somebody just did. We are talking and somebody has responded. You people can respond. You don't need to buy a flight ticket to go and protest in Nigeria to like this channel. All you just need is one click. Follow the footstep of Patty Solomon. Follow the footstep of Peggy Modi. Follow the footstep of Jaja. Do this. Do this. Let's support this station. Give Dr. CN, talk to us. Talk to us.
Okay. Thank you very much, Chris Dublin. I greet everybody, all the panelists, those listening, wherever you may be. Please, for what it is worth, I greet you all. You see, first of all, let me issue this caveat. Please, the panel should not be on fire because I haven't come as a knight in shining armor. I'm not of the, what is it called, the fire service to put out the fire. So, just so to speak. I think initially, when at the earlier stage, I had a caller called Wale from New York. There was something he said that we should be talking about, not all the time, road, something like that. Wale, I wouldn't have time to sort of articulate a reply for you because there is something much more important. Maybe in subsequent editions, I can say something about. Now, this protest, which is the issue at the moment, I don't need to go back. What is the essence of this? To draw the attention of government to the plight of the people. That is the essence. Now, the reality is, like if he asks, who is ready to die for Nigeria? That's a very good question. In other words, can you give your all to make Nigeria good? I know most people will say yes. Some will, because of the few that we may say no. I don't have the statistics, so I'm just making an assumption. I want to draw a balance. We know that the moment, as stupid as our Nigerian government has always been since records began, they are always of the opinion that the people are their enemy. The people are not your enemy. That is their starting point. You crush them. They breathe in the soldier whenever they never pay for the past 6 months. He will foolishly come out and roll out tanks to go. Wow, for what? Why not point that GUN towards your employer? Then they know. But we know in Nigeria it can't happen. So what options do we have? I think I will propose maybe if the people can try it, using something like using a non-violent method to achieve your aim. What if all government offices across the 36 states decide that no work? Everybody, all the markets close down. The people stay at their home. If you come out to protest, you may not be doing something that day. That day is wasted, sort of. That then you could lose your life, yes. In the end, we did June 12th, yes. What if we try this? If the planning should say the essence of this is that they don't come out, just stay in your home. Don't go to work. All ministries from Nasarawa to Anambra, everywhere shut down. Completely.
That is a
What
good
happened
one.
before.
Good one.
Everybody at home, not even Okada. Right? No. Casino, you know, they go there at home now. Normally, you go they play draft or they play Ludo or what. You phone your friend, he say, oh boy, here for Maiduguri, not no. You phone Adamawa the same, you phone Plateau, or your state in the same, Kwara State, Bayelsa the same. Fear go catch Nigeria. Ministries everywhere down. Who are you going to shoot? You come out as army, you parade, you don't see anybody. People just there. Maybe they decide that they want to do to stock up or what you are going. I mean, let's just try it. Because that way, your life, you saved it. This thing you want, the impact of what we are doing will be felt worldwide. Don't think that because BBC, Al Jazeera, all these people, they have their correspondence in Nigeria. Maybe they're saying in Nikon or Hilton or all this. They have Reuters. I think Reuters is from Germany. And then what is it called? All of them. There's one in France. I mean, let's just say word press, including channels that they show Kim Baloye go say political this thing, nobody came out. You know, all those type of things. Let just say Nigeria, they give them this sense. That way, where you are, don't come out. Imagine the whole of Lagos, as bustling as it is, zero, nobody. You go even there one end of the bridge, you see the other end of Lagos. Just that one. You go Ibadan, the same or you everywhere. They will say, wow, people just stay at home. Nobody's coming out for anything, for whatever work it is. Nothing. If NLC is the type that we say is everybody stay at home, nobody, in fact, including businessmen, the moment the market is not open, because in this case now, I mean, nobody can come and shoot you in your house. So let me now see the army that we one checkpoint. You there just the key fly, nothing. Government will just they will be surprised. Petrol station even shut down everywhere. Just 1 day, 2 days. Oh boy, fear go enter their eye. That way you didn't lose anybody, but the the impression you want to register, you've registered it. I don't know how efficient it may be, but sometimes because I've seen that, in Nigeria, that's why when they say what happened in Kenya, yes, the Kenyans, nobody can influence them, but our own, we are too irreligious. Thank God that this is coming from the north. Somebody like this Gumi planning it. No need, just tell everybody sit down. All those anywhere people you control, tell them we are not coming out. Everybody just come. By the time you know it, for 1 to 24 hours, Nigeria is not working. Nobody go to the hospital. No, everybody just down to just like that. Look, government must sit. Something must happen because I know it hasn't happened in Nigeria before. If we succeed, let's just say we recorded 70-80% compliance, not even 90. Let's say 80% compliance. People will take the opinion
round
of
up 30 seconds.
the opinion of world press will change. They will say, look, this is a type of civil disobedience, passive. Because people will tell you if we come out, they slaughter us. So let us sit out. So let's tell them that they can run the government the way they want. I don't know, but this just came to my mind the other yesterday night. I've been thinking about it. Said I will bring it up here. It doesn't mean, but this is I feel that can also good. Otherwise, ordinarily you don't do protest by staying inside your house. But because it's being done universally, it will have the impact. Because if you come out, some people may even use it to loot again. Because in Nigeria, when you are said, I think somebody said, if you are fighting your enemy with one hand, use your left hand to hold up your friends that will be attacking you on behalf of your enemy. So something like that, I've forgotten. So let me pack it up here for now. But this is what comes to my mind in respect of this protest. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. CM. And people listening, you will notice that Dr. CM also spoke a little over the time. I also gave him extra time just to balance up Mr. Ferrari's time because he was coming from a whole different perspective. You can see this is what we talk about on this channel. This is why we are not interested in gagging people. Mr. Ferrari came from one extreme. Madam Ife came from another extreme. But Dr. CN came right through the middle. Let's protest, but let's not put people in harm's way. You see, this is what we are saying. This is why we have to listen to everybody. And this is why it pitched my imagination to kind of give him some time to balance the other view from Mr. Ferrari. Good. Thank you so much, Dr. CN. I think I'll just read, you mentioned the North again. I think I mentioned the North twice. I'll read a comment pertaining to the North. Kusuma Enterprise said, our people are hungry in the North. Our people are not happy with this government. And our people are the one who brought Tinubu to power. That is what he said. And another person also, he or she, I don't know, another person also mentioned Ekaite Udo. Yeah, this is about 255 people watching, 58 likes. Why now? It's a big question. Why now? 255 watching, only 58 likes. Well, thank you for the likes. It's not only per se, you have done your best, but I know you can do more. I know we can do more. I know we can use the like button. We can use the share button. We can use the dollar sign. We can become members. We can follow the footstep of Jaja. We can follow the footstep of Peggy Modi. We can follow the footstep of every good person that have supported this channel today. Let's do our bits. Let's emancipate our country. Now we have taken the first cycle. It is time to go around and give our final submission.
Okay, before you
I
go,
would have gone the way it is on my screen, and that would have been okay.
Oga Chris, thank you, sir. Before you go on, I would like to quickly take this course, sir. 1 minute. Madam Origin, thanks very much for calling in. You have 1 minute to quickly talk to us, ma'am.
Hello, Hello, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mr. Naija. I give my final submission. I forgot to greet His Excellency, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. Happy birthday, sir. Congratulations. And I want to use this opportunity to thank you. You are the bravest man, the bravest and audacious man on earth, as anyway, in Nigeria, to take on this present current Nigeria. And you have done so much for us. You are a man of great strength, character, competence, capacity. Just like all Napolitics said, he said, why is it like it's just only Mr. Peter or Gregory Obi? It's because he was audacious enough to come out. We needed a leader. And he came out, he stepped out. So we thank you, sir. And also something else I want to say on what Dr. CM said. I totally agree. And this is what I want us to, because it has to have a name. If we look at it on the present government is doing bad enough, but it is the system that brought him in. So first of all, I don't want us to forget to honor those that died at Lekki toll gates. That day or that sit at home is because to say you have fired us enough. These people must be honored and then to scrap the 1999 constitution so that we can start afresh and find a way to solve this problem because we need to move on. A new Nigeria is inevitable, whether in a whole or in bits and pieces. God bless you, Mr. Naija Watch. I highly appreciate you.
God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Before we move on, I'd like to appreciate you, guy Chris. The way you take the moderate now, me not can understand the gay. You just scatter everywhere.
This guy's on fire.
Me not understand. You just scatter everywhere.
Top.
Okay, Chris, you are everybody for comment section. They say
they follow your
you have to take over this job. No, to be honest, if I'm very grateful. You are doing excellently well. That's how it should be.
They are just following your footsteps.
No, on this platform, we all are learning.
Clap for him now. Clap for Mr. Chris. Clap for him.
You know, we all are learning here. Oga Chris just scatter everywhere. God bless you, sir. I really do appreciate this. Thank you. So I'll hand over back to you so that you guys can have your final submission. Thank you. Back to you, sir.
Domo-san. Yeah, good evening, people. Give us our mandates. We always play Labour Party politics here. And now we are going to the final round, and we know we've gone past our 3 hours mark. So the time we have now is a gracious time. So we have to use it judiciously. We have to stick to our time, stick to the points, and say what we want to say. Before we do that, let's greet the people again that has made today worthwhile. All of you listening to us, you have done excellently well. But we want to thank Patty Solomon for subscribing and being a member, a silver member of this station. Thank you so much. Mr. Jaja, we greet you for your contribution. Peggy Modi, thank you so much. George Blueshell, you are the best. Abu Azi, thank you so much for what you are doing on the comment section. And the godfather of them all, the Ogakpatakpata of them all, Momi Diaspora, thank you so much for being the excellent coordinator in that comment section. Thank you. Now, like I said, the next person on my screen is supposed to be Dr. CM, but Dr. CM is just coming now. So I'll move straight to Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, please give us your final submission. 4 minutes.
Yeah, good evening again, once again, Chris.
Thank you, sir.
You see, the problem we have in Nigeria is very bigger than everybody. The major problem we have is ethnicity. Nigeria is the only country who have ethnicity that is 371 ethnicity. 371. In the whole world, there is no country has ethnicity like that. 371 ethnicity. That is the major problem we have in Nigeria. We are not one. Yeah, we are all divided. We are not one. But we just claim as we are one. We are not one. That is the major problem. You look at Europe here, some countries like Croatia, they are not up to like population of Edo State. Croatia is like they are not up to 4 million. Yes, that is the problem we have. That is the number one problem, the major problem. We are not one country, but we just claim as we are one. You see, the Nigeria currently, if the people did not come out to go and protest, how the government will know their problem? How government will hear their voice? There is hunger in the land. If they cannot come and protest to fight for their rights, how government will hear their voice? How government will know they are in pain? They must come out and protest so that government will know that they are in pain. Because if you are telling me they will not come out so that because of they are scaring, because of they will do this. Okay, the suffering will continue. There is nothing will change. They must come out so that the government will hear their voice. If things will change. Imagine a country 10 years back, minimum wage was $100 and something. But today, currently, 2024, minimum wage is $47. Are we going back or we are going front? If they cannot protect, how things will change? There is nothing will change. The Western world you are reside today, do you know what they did? They fight. Their forefather fight. That's why everybody now they are enjoying it today. Yes, they don't just sit. They fight for it. Nothing good comes good. They must come out. It's not that force. They must come and explain their feeling to government. If they sit at home, our government will know their pain. They cannot know. We have very big problem in that country.
Abdul Malik, round up, 30 seconds.
Yeah, look at now, there is nothing is going on in the country. Why we are saying that road and water and electricity, the major, what bring investment in a country? When there is a water, when there is a road, and when there is electricity and security, probably there will be an investment in the country. Investment must come to the country. They need to come out and protest. If you don't want to go, you sit at home, but there are people that they will go. People are hungry and angry in the country. Nobody is happening in that country currently.
Thank you, sir.
They are just waiting who will start it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abdul Malik. Thank you for your wonderful submission. And we hope to see you again tomorrow. And the next person is Mr. Ferrara. Mr. Ferrara, if you are there, please talk to us. So because the final submission, we just call you once, and then we move to Mr. Wonsu Destiny. Mr. Wonsu, talk to us.
Thank you so much, my brother. I really appreciate this our program right now. We have to respect the owner. If not, it gets some kind of repetition. But we'll leave on like that. My brother Abdul Malik say na tribalism, but me I not see and say na tribalism the warriors at all. Now those statements, I better not come out. Now those people where people they respect, you cannot respect any of them. Now then they use us because like what happened to Ali Ndume, immediately make that statement. Who signed not be
Hello, can you all hear me?
So we just yeah, Mr. Ferrari, I will come to you. I'll come to you. Then we move to Mr. Wonsu Destiny.
Can I go on, please?
Yes, continue.
Who said I'm not be Northern man?
Mr.
All of them were there. Is there anyone will condemn her for the North? Say, waiting you do not good though, because why? Now them, the elite. Because they know waiting that man they talk. Nigeria they hear now. The ordinary Nigeria they hear now, they feel use her. So they sharply within their carcass try to cut the man. So that we will still come back, begin to fight ourselves like waiting they happen. I don't know how some people will come here, tell me say it not be APC, it not be PDP, but everything where you talk for all the whole your submission, you support you say you support person where we know they see, even if they decide they have to hear a voice. No, who know the campaign? I can't they who know the contest. Now I can't they on top of vehicle. First where the contest, the man, I know what kind of be on this one, God. That's where the contest in one side. Who know the contest? Now can they talk for who the contest? But everything where you don't talk, finish. You say you support the man. Then you everything go. Agbado. Okay, now let's just come to reality now. If Agbado now, you say in on the farm, now you still use a man talk out Fulani, Esme, and beyond those people, they fight our brothers and sisters. Wetin Agbado come be for the post where they enough to give them security. The food store, the country where me are you they live, sir?
Round up, sir.
Okay, sorry. Okay. The country where me are you they live. Now government make this food store they affordable for us to buy in a way that we can afford it. This man gives Dangote and the rest people in a way that they can import everything called the country. Then you know if you tell them, say, see how you wanted to sell something to cheap for the people. They tell me, say, no be Agbado they do. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Mr. Wonsu Destiny. Thank you so much. I can feel the pain and your passion. Madam, if you were signaling us, I thought you wanted to say something, but now you are not on the screen. So we move there. Mr. Dua is not available. Then we go to give us our
Who said that?
Ipa, talk to us.
Well, I don't have much to say than to urge Nigeria that everybody should come aside against incompetent criminal vacuum of old cargoes, according to those who talk English, who force themselves into the power, who are acting autocracy in the name of democracy. Because the function of the government that brought them to power is auto system. So they act autocracy. Then we need democracy, which the people that demo will bring to power. So those are the people who will really act as the government of democracy, not this autocracy. So we're definitely, I want to go to Nigeria or to go and do protest. I need person to sponsor me. If you just give me card, I will be there next tomorrow. So because I'm really in need of it, I will die for my country. But I want to ask Baba Chris, you said those who have died for Nigeria. Please, can you measure the name of the person who died for Nigeria? Because you measure a name of whom emancipates the people of Ireland out of England. Like today, Dela Mama is remembered in South Africa because of his stooge for South Africa. Please, can you give us a name of one person or two person who goes like that in Nigeria that they did not remember. So I would like to know that, because
Odua Domo, let's not go into that. It's our final submission tomorrow, sir. Domo. So, Mr. Dua, and thank you very much. It's a very important question you've asked, and I promise I'm going to answer it in due time. Mr. Ferrara, are you there? Because I really want you to talk. I
Yes,
want
I'm
Dr.
here.
Sam
Can
to
you
speak
hear
now.
me?
Yeah, good.
Oh,
So
you
talk
can hear
to
me?
us.
Yes.
Yes, I
Oh,
can
in
hear you. Talk to us.
conclusion, I just want to say that we have to acknowledge the truth. At least, if we can't tell it to others, let us tell it to ourselves. Nigeria cannot continue like this. We have no citizenship. We have no rights. We have nothing. We want something. We want a country, our fatherland, that we can be proud of, and we have the potential to be the greatest nation in the world. Now, all these, I belong to this party, I belong to this tribe, I belong to this religion. So, therefore, it's my people that are there. Let us not speak against them. It's not going to help us. It's not going to help us. We have to speak truth to power. We have to speak truth to ourselves. We have to speak truth so that our children and children would have a place they can be proud of. If this current Nigeria is what we want to hand over to the children, that is very wrong of us. This country is a country of impunity where only those who are close to the corridors of power benefit. The others do not benefit. Like I said earlier, the price of gari, the price of fish, the price of pepper, the price of everything we buy has nothing to do with your tribe. It is Hausa, it is Igbo, it is Yoruba, it is Edo, whatever tribe you come from, you are feeling this pain. No country that God has blessed this much should be under this type of punishment. No country. And it is upon us to do something. There's different things we can do. You can talk, you can protest, you can stay at home, you can do so many things. You can donate, but to do nothing out of fear that someone died, it's a very great injustice you will be doing for your against your own children. To do nothing just because you belong to one party or APC or PDP or Labour, it's an injustice you would do against your children. To do nothing just because some people who have died before died for nothing, it's a great injustice you would do against your children. Don't come out in public space to discourage anybody who wants to do something. Encourage them, give them hope, give them courage, give them whatever they need, donate money, help them. And your fears, please keep them to yourself. Let the brave look. One man once said, I am more afraid of of an army of lion led by sheep. I am not afraid of them, but I am afraid of an army of sheep led by lion. Your job, anytime you have a medium, a podium, or a platform, is to give courage to people, to give blessings to people, to give strength to people. This is how people have power to claim their power. Don't be a discourager. Don't be a naysayer. Don't be a negative person. And don't come in public space to defend evil. Please, anybody who wants to protest, let them protest. Whatever your reason, it might be different from mine. At least we have the same enemy. Join us. Let us protest. That is all
Round
I
up,
have
sir.
to say. Thank you very much.
That was at the nip of time. Thank you so much. You see, this is the beauty with Niger Watch station, you know. Whatever your views are, anything you say, there are people that will always come with different perspectives, superior arguments. And at the end of the day, the superior argument will always hold sway. You ask a very pertinent question. Is this the Nigeria we want to hand over to our children? Every day, Niger Watch answer that question here. Every day. He keeps saying that I come out every day because I want a better Nigeria for my children. I want a better Nigeria that will work for all of us. So every single day, Nigeria Watch has answered that question. That is the driving force, that is the motivation behind this station. Thank you again for that rhetorical question, Mr. Ferrari. Thank you for your emotion-packed submission. And I think we want to hear more of this. We'll be expecting you tomorrow because the protest is not even time yet. We need voices. We need people to talk. We need people to galvanize the people for anyhow you want to do it, wherever you are. Yeah, like I said, we've gone past our time. So give us our mandate. It's your turn to speak. Mandate, are you there? Give us our mandate, please. It's your turn to speak. What's going to happen?
It looks like he's busy. Give it to other person.
Yeah, Dr. Sien, you are the last person. I think you just talk. Talk, Dr. Sien.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, Chris, for.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Aha.
Sorry.
So, Dr. Sien, pause. Give us our mandate, please. Talk to us.
Sorry, I don't mean to do this. Sorry about that. I was just kind of busy, but I mean, I can speak now if you let me go, or if you want to go, you can go. I can come after him. Can I go?
No, I want you to go.
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you very much. Appreciate you. Well, if I said they should clap for you, don't see it as Labour Party politics. I mean, I'm not in their politics. I just appreciate the good. Honestly, I just appreciate the good work that you do. You're my brother.
Thank you,
and
thank you, sir.
our candidate, our guy is Olumide Akpata. We are not shying away from that. But you've done a good job today, and I clap for you again. Domus, I appreciate you. So the issue that we have at hand, honestly, I think Mr. Ferreira just said it all, and I think Rosiem also said it earlier. If staying indoor will be your means of protest against the government, go ahead and do it. George Floyd situation. I mean, the guy was spied in Minnesota. Minnesota to this place, if I will go through plane, is about 2 hours. People were protesting here. In fact, even in Nigeria, people protested when they saw the video of George Floyd. Some didn't go out. Did I join the protest then? No. Do I have a reason for not joining? No. Will I have joined it if I have the chance? Yes. Did I benefit from what is happening again today with George Floyd situation? Yes. We all are beneficiary. So the thing is, do not discourage people. Let people be able to. It is their civic right. Protest is your civic right. Peaceful protest is your civic right, Nigerians. And like I said, and I'll say it, once this whole thing happens, the aspirants, if you're in UK, if you're in Germany, you're in America like me, if you're anywhere you're able to go. Please let's go and join our people. Look at what happened in Israel. When Hamas attacked Israel, Israeli all over the world, they took the next flight. They all went back to Israel. They left their job. They all went back to Israel because they cannot allow the impunity of Hamas to bring down their nation. So Nigerians all over the world, it is our civic. These guys must go. Tinubu gotta go. He has to go. He did all of the evil against Jonathan. Even though Jonathan himself for me, he was not. I mean, he had corruption in his government. But that being said, Tinubu protested. He went out, and most of the pastors they were behind Tinubu when he was doing this protest. Where are they today? Where are they today? Nigerians, it is our civic right to protest. Protest against bad government, protest against criminal drug baron, protest against unemployment, protest against hunger, protest against rigging of election, protest against this evil constitution, protest. And I don't like The vote for Olumide Akpata is a vote of protest against the Obaseki and the Obaseki family. The vote for Akpata is a vote for revolution against evil in Edo State. Vote for Barrister Olumide Akpata is a man for the job. The vote for Akpata is a vote against money bag, against money bag. The vote for Akpata is a vote against evil in government.
30 seconds. Give us
So
our
my
mandate.
people, let's Edomites make this election coming in Edo State a protest against APC and PDP. Make this election a protest against Oshomole, against Obaseki, against Aswe Godalo. Make this election a vote against, make it a protest against bad governance, against bad road in Edo State. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Give us our mandates. Yeah, you have given your mandate to your views and your thoughts. So yeah, thank you very much, people. I think we've come to the end of this broadcast, not before Dr. CM speak to us. Dr. CM, there's a reason we kept you for the last. Speak to us and don't disappoint. Yeah.
I beg. Thank you very much. You see, actually, why I proposed the suggestion I brought was, you see, I'm trying to see what they call damage limitation. We still achieve our aim. You see, I just envision a country in total meltdown from north to south, east to west, up and down the country. Nobody came out. It's as if nothing is happening. If it's possible, there's no way, because the government offices in every state is short. There's nobody. Petrol station, nothing. People are just at home. Schools did not turn up. There's no way government will see it. Something must happen. I'm not sure it has happened before. Therefore, if this is an opportunity, because by the time you see people in their house, I say, what do they don't care about us? All they are looking, even the army will be ashamed with all the mobilization they must have given them. You crush them, that is their language. You crush them, everybody, all those nonsense. But it will be possible if the likes of a Gumi, those people complaining that there's much hunger in the north, should take the lead. If they should take the lead, it will be successful. Because there is people mainly from the northern crowd. They are the people that are always being twisted. Oh, this is against the government because Buhari is in power. When there was NSAS, they want to bring down Buhari. So there's no need for that anymore. There is no need for that. So this will even speak more. This will speak louder than any other thing. You can't see anybody. People are just quiet. You look at the entire market that contains up to 1,000, nobody. No, everywhere. You phone your colleague in another city, say, "Oh boy, here is dead." Though. Everywhere, just like that. Who will attend to God? What is government without the people? I mean, something must have to give. That way, you've achieved your aim. Because even if you come out on the day to protest, yes, fair enough, you came out. That day, you are not fending for yourself anymore. So you've lost it as productivity to better yourself. You donated that day. So even if you're at home, you're also donating that day. And that one is impactful. One, no violence, nothing, no mass action. Everything is just like people will say, what really happened? And for it, but can it be uniform? Even if you plan, let's say people say you must come out. If you come out, it might not just be uniformly achieved again. You never can know what will happen. And the protest I don't like is maybe the small primary school where your children they take manage, you go and set it on fire. I don't like that. Maybe the small petrol station where some people they take manage, get a daily bread, you go and set it on fire in terms of protest. Government doesn't care. That way nothing is destroyed. The small thing you are managing is there. Secondly, the impact will be felt globally. So that's why I felt that one. And then again, you don't lose anything in terms of human numbers. You don't. But you've achieved what you want. Let me now see why people wouldn't say, what really happened? What happened today that the whole country just went dead? There's no government with. I mean, it will, because this will be the first time. Definitely, they will call it round the table conference immediately within 24 hours. and something must be done. Because if a state in Nasarawa want to take action, he say, the one in Kano is the same, Zamfara the same, Kebbi the same, Anambra, Imo, then Cross River, Borno, everywhere. So there's nothing you can really do. I wish this will be possible that way, because Nigerians have suffered enough. Unless maybe they feel they've not suffered enough. To me, I mean their threshold to absorb suffering in Nigeria is way beyond the ordinary. So to me, that's why I propose this way. And then nobody will even cash in on it. Remember, some Nigerians are opportunists. If those type of thing happen, somebody can then cash in on something and then milking the people, even when you think that all of you are doing the same thing. So that again is another opportunity for people to be mischievous. But if we say passive, non-confrontational civil disobedience, sit at home. Sit that day out all through the country. Has never happened. But if it dare happen, it will have a great impact. Let me yield here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. CM. Yes, like I said, there's a reason I wanted you to speak last. And yeah, it's just because of the angle you came from, not because your breath was sweeter. And thank you so much. You are visually
Somebody is
saying that
here.
protest. Yeah, I can see you. And protest, but do it this way, which is like a middle ground. Mr. Ogachimeze, welcome.
My
With the
brother,
permission of
Oga
Niger
Chris.
Wait, never greet me. Never greet me. Maybe you know go talk now. We never know. With the permission of Niger Watch, maybe we'll give you 5 minutes. We'll give you 5 minutes to talk to us, although you came late. Mr. Niger Watch, sir. Okay,
Yeah, I'm busy.
I think that would be a yes.
All right. Yes, 5 minutes is fine. Oga F. Emmanuel, you've been on the bar stage since. Oga, you already know the rules for the platform now. You should know that anybody on the bar stage, you stay there for so long, just do the needful so that you be accepted in. We wrote you on the private chat. Please read that, sir. Thank you. Yes, 5 minutes is fine. Thank you.
Okay, Sam, if I can quickly ask, if we finally bring in Oga F. Emmanuel, could we give him 5 minutes as well? Okay, it's in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, Mr. Chimeze, talk to us.
Yeah,
talk to us.
Welcome. Thank you, my brother. Chris, I think where I am, I will introduce you to this business. Your people are here too here in Las Vegas. You know, I've been here for 5 days now. So for WFG and WSB, you know what it means. So all my American people, I will bring this business to you guys. All right. Yes, I didn't work yesterday. I couldn't come in because of I was so tight. You know, we are inside the convention hall. Today, the same thing. I just sneak out. So I said, let me come and, you know, put 1 or 2 words. Yeah, like yesterday, there is one person, my brother, Dr. CN, I greet you. So yesterday, there is a guy they called Enzima. He talk a lot, and he was a member of IPOB. And what that guy was saying is very wrong and is very bad. It kind of you are just putting a fuel inside a burning fire. That's not right. That's not good. You naming the IPOB, giving the names, they are this, they are terrorists, they are this, they are that, and whereby you were once IPOB member. That guy, what I heard yesterday is very bad. The way he put things, the way he said it is wrong. You know, after you will say you are Niger Delta, what make you Niger Delta? Okay, Niger Delta, when the Igbos and all these things came on board, is he any Niger Delta or is it not Southeast? Do we have South-South? We don't have South-South. We have Southeast, no South-South, no Niger Delta. It's because of the oil they want to. If Igbo man, if they include Igbo man will bring his sense. So, because they know that Igbo have the brain to do everything. That's why they keep doing that divide and rules. And some of our people right now, this new generation will bring it on top, on the table, using it for some gullible people, and they will just using that in to other people. And if they hear it, you now start fighting between Igbo and so-called the people that call them Niger Delta, which is all of them is southeast. There's nothing like Niger Delta for me, for my own understanding. Then coming from today, let me just speak a little bit from what the topic on the platform on this Joe Igbokwe is a prodigal son. Joe Igbokwe is a prodigal son. I will put it that way. This man, he won't come to Igbo land now and speak, and any Igbo person will listen to him. He's a prodigal son. He's in with Tinubu regime for the one. So I don't think he's speaking for Igbos. He speaks for himself, not for Igbos. And I keep saying it. No matter what, no how anybody will come to our place, or from any person from Igbo will come out and say, oh, you guys should not protest. We need to protest. We have to protest. It's our right. What is going on in Nigeria now is very wrong, it's very bad. There is hunger, insecurity, there is nothing good you can boast of now in Nigeria.
Mr. Chim,
nothing good. So what I'm saying is, please, our people, nobody can put you aside, say, don't protest. We have to go out there. If people are protesting, you're not buying food separate, you're separate like cheap, or that are buying it higher. It's the same money other people buying the food stuff in the market, buying the cement, buying the building materials, the same price they're saying it, everybody is buying it. So if we want to protest, everybody will come together, we protest. Thank you, Niger Watch, and God bless everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chimeze. So we move to the next person and the last person for today, but not the least. It's F. Emmanuel. Oga, talk to us. Welcome to the show. You have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
My God, the talk. Chris Dublin. I hail you for your tenacity.
F. Emmanuel, we go chop black soup. Huh? Wow. Okay.
Oh, God, CM, I'd agree to. All right. My fellow panelists, I hail you, I hail you, I hail you. Yeah, a lot has been said so far. But the truth is, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. And God has so much helped us such a way that we are talking every day. Right? Good. But in the situation like Nigeria, talking is not enough. Nigeria is not a kind of country that you just talk. You say when they get tired, when they are hungry, they will keep quiet. They won't do anything with our talk. But the most important thing is that we are saying the right thing. Those who want to carry it out, those who want to act upon what we are saying, one day they will arise. That is the benefit of talking. You know, so the prodigal son came to his senses and he arose. His spirit must have been telling him something, just as we are talking now. So his spirit told him something. If you stay here, you buy here. So the best thing for him is to arise and change his destiny. Today, the story is different. That's why we can even read about him in the scripture. You know, so there is the aspect of talking, which we are already doing every day. But the truth is, if we don't back it up with a corresponding action, we won't get results. Day before yesterday, my wife and I were just analyzing how the Kenyan governor, president, dissolve this cabinet, dissolve here, dissolve there, dissolve. Really? So imagine the Kenyans are just only talking. Would you have dissolved all those cabinets? The answer is no. The answer is no. The going will continue. The corruption will continue. So the aspect of talking is one. The aspect of action is another one. Is action that brings the results. They that do, not they that hear. Not only hearing. When you do, you get results. You know. So my people, we don't like talking. Nigeria don't like talkers. Nigerians don't like prayerful people. But the only thing Nigerians lack is the courage to act, is the courage to back up the talk with action. That's where the result will come. So I beseech you, my people, by the mercies of God, even God say, go and pursue. That word go is an action word. It's a verb. So when are we going to go?
Okay, round up, sir. 30 seconds.
So, my brothers, it's time to go so that we can get results. Otherwise, I lorenga, I ga. So, bikonu, kai blitenu, kai mari have ani me biko. Thank you. God bless you all.
Yeah, thank you, F. Emmanuel. Thank you. Can you hear me now? F. Emmanuel, thank you so much for your wonderful presentation. It was straight to the heart, precise, and you said all that you needed to say in 5 minutes. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have another newcomer to the show, and that is Madam Luke. Madam Luke, if you are there, talk to us. Talk to us. Welcome to the show. Good evening. Madam Luke, are you there? Good. Madam Luke, say something.
She's not talking, no. It's like her network has problems.
Maybe her network logged.
Yeah, good.
Maybe her network logged her out proper, or maybe
she's unlocking. Aha, good. Madam Luke, your phone, your mic. Good.
Okay.
No, we cannot. Yeah, I think she's having some reconnection issues. So at this juncture, I want to salute everybody on the panel today. Thank you so much for everything you have done, your contribution, your civility. Thank you all for all your contributions. And the people in the comment section, I greet you all specially. And once again, let me salute Patty Solomon, Jaja, Peggy Modi, and George Blueshell. Thank you all for all you do. And Mommy Diaspora, and we doff our heart for you always for being there as the rock of Gibraltar. Thank you so much. At this junction, let me hand over to Mr. Ninja Watch. Mr. Ninja Watch, good evening, sir. Your attention is needed.
Okay, Oga Chris, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for this wonderful job. I just sit down here, they listen to all of that. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you all. Oga Chris, I'm very, very grateful for that big relief. I appreciate you always. Thank you very much, every one of you that came in. Thank you, Oga CM. Thank you. Give us a mandate. Abdul Malik. Thank you, Oga Ferreira. Thanks for joining us today. Oga F. Emmanuel. Thank you, sir. Madam Luke, it may not say you not give your submission, no, because your network did not allow that to happen. But nevertheless, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. Tomorrow, by God's grace, we might probably hear from you. I appreciate those of you that called into the show today. Now, God bless all of you, Madam Origin, and many others that called in. God bless you. Those of you that supported the channel, thank you very much. Josh Blue Shell, Stephanie Ojek, John, thank you. Jaja, thank you very much. Peggy Modi, thank you very much for the membership, and thanks for the super chat as well. Thank you very much, Patty Solomon, for becoming a new member to the platform as well. I'm very, very grateful. I appreciate everyone right there on the comment section. Started Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you for all you do. Thank you for being there always. Abu Azi, thank you, sir, for all you do. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tony Africa. I can see you right there. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ekate. Thank you very much, Josh Blue Shell, and many others. Damien, I can see you, Eva Line. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you for your time with us today. I have this call coming in. Mr. F.A., you don't call in this time. We don't close now. You they watch us this. Why you don't call this? Yeah?
Yes. How many minutes to give this out?
Hold on. We're not talking about minutes now. We they give finance some a closing remark. You they call in. Why calling in this time? Okay, you know they listen to us since.
No, so I'm the first person in this platform.
And that's what I'm saying. Now you should know the right time to call, not be when now they talk. If you are listening to us, not when we are giving a closing remark. You know, you call on the right time now.
Something is bothering me. I'm not just the call.
I know, but next time, listen, next time, not when I'm giving my closing remark. Call throughout the whole time. We spent here now for 4 hours. You have so much time to call in. Go ahead. You have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'll be calling you for about I have about 10 minutes call when I was calling you before.
Okay, sir.
Chris, I love the submission today. So where I called, we say because of our Oga, Mr. Media, what is his name? What is this one, sir?
Which man now?
Mr. Media.
Who is Media again?
Chris.
Midwest.
It's Midwest people. Midwest people.
Okay, Midwest people. Okay.
Yes, sir. The situation of Nigeria today, you're supposed to know, say, APC is that party is the party that destroyed Nigeria. You don't need to call. And someone asked you, who are you supporting? You said, Okweworo. Sir, you are APC man. I will tell you.
But that's what he said now. That's what he said. He's not denying it. He said
yes. No, what I said now, my own submission now that Mr. Media, Mr. Midwest, that he's supposed to know that it's APC that is that party that destroyed Nigeria today.
But you are saying now that he's an APC man. That's what he said. He said he's APC man. Why are you telling him against an APC? That's what he said. He have always said that.
No, sir. He never said he's an APC man. He said he's not in any party, but he's supporting Monday.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, that's what he said today.
Okay.
So I know you are APC man, but sir, you disappoint me. You're supposed to know that APC destroyed Nigeria today. You're supposed to know that now. You understand? So after that one, Oga Chris, God bless you. I see the way you moderate today. I appreciate the way you moderate the platform today. But Oga Chris, you never talk about Mr. Midwest, this very man I'm talking about. I was expecting that we talk about this man. And I give kudos to give us our mandate and Oga Ferrari. We are here. It's not Nigeria. It's not a party platform. Most of us are here to come and study.
Okay.
You understand? So that is all the thing. And kudos to Mr. CN. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. God bless you.
Thank you, my brother, Mr. Efe. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Efe, don't come that cause scatter everywhere now. Okay, that's fine. But one thing I want you to understand, Mr. Efe, is this. Everybody are entitled to support whoever they want to support, even though you and I know the problem we have in Nigeria. But the platform is open for anybody to speak and express their freedom of association. But we always have people here that can counter anybody that is trying to, align or rather deceive not all the gullible Nigerians. So we have a way to correct them. But we don't have the power to tell people who the party they must support. For me, I don't support any party. You see, I'm a different person. I don't support any party. The reason why you see that Labour Party is in any way affiliated to this platform was during the time of 2023 general election. And that was because of Peter Obi. So for me, I don't support any party. So everybody can support what they want to support. Thank you very much, everyone. I believe we can
Mr.
end the
Elvis,
show right now.
Mr. Elvis,
Yes.
sorry, I sent you 2 separate emails requesting for something. I don't know if you saw it. Then
Oh, okay, okay. Yes. I will respond to you, but if it's the one I saw, I don't have it, and I cannot reach out to anybody because of that. Since you talk to them, they're supposed to forward it to me, but I don't have it. If not that one, no, but I'll check it.
okay, then sorry, I have to do this again. Well, panelists, I mean, if I have reached out to you, I beg, look when I respond. The train is moving and it's moving fast. The train is moving and
Okay.
it's moving fast. Mr. Jonathan, please, if you're hearing me tonight, please check your
Mr.
email and
Jonathan is not available for now, but although I believe he's listening, but he's not available, he will be joining us when he's done.
yeah, something is if you see my email, let me just respond as I'm calling you now. Please, Mr. Jonathan, if you see my email, please respond and let's communicate. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for allowing me.
Okay, sir. Thank you. God give us a mandate. Once again, I appreciate you all. We've come to the end of the broadcast. But child not fair. My dear sister, I can see you. Thank you very much. Agio, Deborah, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Rosie Ayosh, thank you very much. Good night, everyone. Every one of you right there. Oga Chris, thank you very much once again. Everybody does they say Oga Chris, Oga Chris, Oga Chris. I don't understand. Oga Chris scatter everywhere today. That's it's supposed to be. I appreciate every one of you that is acknowledging our effort here. Always do that. Any of my panelists that is supporting on this platform, always encourage us. If you are playing back our video later on, and you want to speak about any of our panelists, please put it on the comment section. We do normally follow comment. Mention their name, give them their credit. Is very, very important. Encouragement make people go extra miles to do more for you. Yes, if you don't have the money, you can use other ways to encourage people. Like many people that have been commenting positively on the comment section says, these are huge encouragement. It goes a long way. So thank you very much, my people. God bless you. You should know that there's sometimes we used to have somebody that was on this platform that if you want to speak nonsense, he will give $50 to, he will write something attached to that $50. Guess what? We don't showcase that money. We don't acknowledge his money. We don't acknowledge anything. Do you know why? The credit that you're supposed to get with the $50 that you've given, you can't write rubbish, hoping that, oh, now big money, Nigeria will go show up for screen. No, we are not desperate here. Me and my admin will just ignore the person. Your money will not be shown on screen because the rubbish you write for them, may you carry and go out by yourself. So the message I'm trying to send here is this: money is not everything. Stand for what is right, do what is right, and that is it. Leave a good footprint. Say maybe you think, say, okay, if you come here, you want to give us the best amount ever and write something attached with that money, or for example, you give me $100 or $50 super chat. You say, Oga CM is talking rubbish. That your money, I'm not going to put that for screen. That is it. So that means you don't want to be encouraged. And tomorrow, you don't want us to appreciate you. Rather, tomorrow now you will label us as, oh, these guys are ungrateful. You give them money, you don't acknowledge them. You can't go and collect somebody will give them $1. Yes, I will appreciate that $1 more than your $100 that you've given, attached with some satanic text. So please, write good things about us. It's very, very important. It goes a long way. People do not get the money. People they write so for comment section, they are human beings. They have always been there encouraging us. You can do the same. Rather than you are just a listener, which is a good thing. We have lots of people listening. They have never commented one day. But I know, yeah, you might say, okay, I'm a good listener, but if you don't comment, if you refuse to comment and all that, how do you want us to get that belief, that energy, that enthusiasm to do more for you? Sometimes just comment, give us that good, that wonderful statement, you guys are doing well. So person. Although I would like to give credit to some of you that reached out to me privately, mentioning some of my panelists, which I cannot mention their names on this platform because I don't want to divide my house. But I want to thank you guys. Some of you prominent individual, known individual in the country. Some of you reach out to me, give credit to some of my panelists on this platform. I'm always grateful. I normally respond to you guys, telling you thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, there was even a day that one of you also called in saying that no, why? I go call in to give the person credit and all that. I said, no, sir, you're going to divide the house. Just mentioning people's name on the comment section sometimes, and I fail to mention some people's name. The beat me that they beat me for this platform. I beg, I don't want to lose my people. More you're the manager ourselves, they go like this. I value everybody on this platform equally. And God like bless my people. Madam Ame Bright, good evening to you, man. Thank you so much for joining us today. We've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, by God's grace, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. If you're new on this platform, I want you to know that me or my wonderful panelists or callers or commenters, none of us is fighting anybody. We are just here because we are fed up, we are tired. How this satanic set of people that have been recycling themselves since Nigeria was created, still governing us till today. We are just tired. We are calling them out to do the right thing. That's all we're saying. We can't keep our mouth shut, although we have every reason not to do what we are doing today. Why? And what is our reasons? Because 90% of us on this platform, we already have a good life. By God's grace, we all already have a good life. We live in abroad. We live in a good, conducive environment. So we have every reason to say, I bet what did they happen for Nigeria not concern me. But above all, we still normally come here to say, let's see how Nigeria can be better in our time. And that's what we're doing. So if you're on this platform for the first time, because we get subscribers every day, and that is what you stand for, you're in the right place. But if what you stand for, how Nigeria can be destroyed, you're in the wrong place. If what you stand for, to continue to support this satanic set of politicians that are recycling themselves, unfortunately, you are on the wrong place. My people, now I go draw the curtain. Take care, good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.
No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria what media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria watch you.
Come on, Naija, watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Anything you put your hands is blessed. As you do thumbs up, favor will locate you. Praises will locate you. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Is blessed. Is blessed. Come on, Niger. Watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Evil will run away from you as you press thumbs up. God will favor you. This week we favor you. Every day we favor you. God will do new things in your life as you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 Come on, Niger. Watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Amen. 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 As you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 As you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 Your wife go dey gbadu you. Friends he go look up to you. Every blessing go dey follow you. Oh yes, as you press thumbs up, the calamity go run away. Bad thing go run from you. Everything go come better, better, better. So far make you just do thumbs up. Oh yeah, do thumbs up. No, 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 no. Amen, 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 amen. Amen, 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 amen. Anything you put your hands is blessed. As you do thumbs up, favor will locate you. Praises will locate you. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Is blessed. Is blessed.